What?
Oh, there's a Discord name change?
Yeah.
It'll be incoming.
There's
What
a
do you
new
mean?
DM?
Yep,
Yeah,
they're getting rid of the numbers. Everyone's
Yeah.
got to have a unique name.
Wait, what are we talking about?
So on Discord, you know how you on your handle you have like numbers like the 0001 thing or whatever?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to be getting rid of that and switching it to unique names now, so you're going to have to change your app.
Oh.
Does that mean that we can't like change our name easily?
No, you'll still be able, I think you'll still be able to change your name. It's just that whatever your at is, so like if you were looking somebody up like to friend request them,
Oh.
I think that
at handles.
yeah, so they're changing that.
Why? They should just leave it.
I'm not
And
sure
they're-
exactly
Whole
why. They
hassle.
put a dev blog video out about it, but
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Well, the best part is they're doing it in phases, so by the time you get to change your name, someone might have taken one you want.
I have a feeling it has something to do with the console integration.
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense for the random change.
So
The
this is my
only-
question: whether or not somebody has the same name as me, do I have to change my handle?
Yes.
I think so. They'll be doing like Mike said, they're doing it in phases. So the longer you've had Discord, the sooner you'll be able to do it.
Fair enough.
That's cool. Very fair. Hey Jordan, did you get my text?
Huh?
God.
Did you get my text?
You
You
want
gotta
the
take that as a
apples?
no.
I'm looking. 1 second.
Why?
Yeah, I'll make you some tea.
Can you make me some tea, Jordan? Thanks.
If you live near me, I would absolutely make you tea. But you are
Can I
so
get some
fucking
appy
far.
juice?
Can I
I
have
would
tea?
also. Seriously, if y'all were close enough that I could just hand you tea through the screen, I would make you tea.
Hey, can you just
Yeah.
say, Jordan, can you like drive over to Vancouver and hand me tea?
Bitch, no.
Is that like a 13-hour drive?
Yeah, I think like maybe eight or 9 hours, but sure. Yeah.
I'm only like
goodness, it'd be
2
longer than
hours,
that.
hour and a half if you're.
See,
if
I'm most
exceeding
likely to go give tea to Reese out of anybody. Because I know where you live. I know you're
This
Addy.
happened.
Like,
Sorry, Hadley's getting a hug and a kiss. What's your problem? Are you going to bed now?
No.
You are. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're watching movies, aren't you? Oh, you're watching Alien.
It's scary,
I
Alien.
know it's scary. Just remember, it's not real, okay?
It's not.
It's not real. It's pretend.
she's seen that movie
Yeah.
before. She's
I
fine.
like them.
That was
She's
funny.
still
She was
little.
No.
The first time I was there with her to watch it, so I was able to like pause the movie and tell her, like, this isn't real, you know? Don't worry about it. That person's not actually dead.
I'm not dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just make believe. Okay, go have fun. Bye bye.
When I get dead, tell me something.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
He said, I'm not touching that subject right now. Why?
I don't know what she said to me. Said something, I tell you something, and I was like, okay. Welcome, everybody, to Mysterium session 35. We are so far along in our little timeline here. It's exciting.
We are. We're like at the halfway mark, aren't we?
You are far past the halfway mark. Definitely.
What
I
about me?
believe the start of 4th year is like the halfway mark or so.
Oh, okay.
No, it's mid 4th year is the current halfway mark. Yeah. I see 6th year probably being 10 episodes and probably 7th year being somewhere like 14, 15.
Okay.
Nice.
So, still quite a bit of content left, but at the same time, we're creeping up on it.
24.
Well, welcome everybody. Last episode we had finished up our clubs. We had been able to
Good.
try out for Quidditch and show off some of our skills. We had also gotten to go to Slug Club just at the very end of the episode, converse with him, ask him questions, and gain invitations to his retirement party, as he had officially announced his retirement at the end of the year. But today, you make your way through the grand stone halls of Hogwarts School. The air is filled with the scent of freshly conjured parchment and the distant clang of potion ingredients being prepared in the dungeons. You move toward your next class, casting furtive glances at the many portraits that adorn the walls. The excitement of knowledge and honing your magic is palpable as you walk out on the grounds. Aurors are seen in the north, moving to their small encampment just outside the greenhouse area. And right now, Morgan is being stocked in the herbology courtyard here. Oh, wait, no, in the south. Yeah, he's being stopped on grounds. There are 2 Aurors that are over in. Is there any more that we should know about? No, I didn't even know that. That wasn't even mine. That was a friend of mine's. You can see he's not carrying drugs. He is, however, carrying magical objects that he is not allowed to have. Enchanted objects. And yeah, he kind of like he takes a step back. One of the Aurors come over and like grab his robe, taking it off of him, and then like checking the pockets, and they pull out a small like toy flying car. Oh, how'd that get in there? You're gonna have to come with us. Morgan is going to be missing his next class. The one Auror that has held the magical objects are going to walk away, while Morgan and the other one heads off to the encampment. As for you guys have herbology first thing in the morning here. Are we still heading to herbology?
Have to.
I gotta see if I'm taking herbology this year.
That is a good point.
I know, me too. I was like,
do
am
not
I
have
in?
my grades up.
I definitely am.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Grades. Thursday night. Oh, and I need to create some new things for our new friends. I need to make Alex again.
Ew.
Throw Alex in there. And who am I missing? I got Liz. I got Naz, Catherine, Bogart.
Hi.
Just Arabella. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble. You have to go easy on me tonight. I, of course, am a little sick.
So you're saying the 4th is not with you today?
Sure is not.
Hell no.
Wait, it's not who I meant it.
I don't.
Someone
I
just
saw
left
that,
the
Mike.
Discord.
It was Mike.
No.
What?
Damn it, Mike. Why are you in Discord?
Damn it.
No, can't prove it.
God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. Okay, so last time we had everybody but Naz in herbology. So this is the second semester, so Naz would still not be in herbology, meaning you
Woo.
can bank a downtime.
Sweet. How many of those do I have? Good lord.
It's up to you to
Yeah,
keep track of.
I gotta find it again. I put so much stuff in my damn thing.
So
Let's
Alex,
go. What
Arabella,
about
are you guys
plants?
taking herbology check? Are you guys going to herbology?
Am I going to her?
I'm in herbology, aren't I?
Yeah, I said Alex and Arabella.
I gotta see
Oh,
if
got
I've
it. I
got the
was like,
skill
what?
for it.
I just heard.
I don't have the skill, and I'm in it.
Well, some of us
I-
like our
Well,
good
the
grades.
question is,
I have good grades, Bucko.
I'll go to herbology.
What even is my
need the
herbology?
newt.
I'm gonna say unless it's required to graduate, I'm probably not taking it, given that I have a 1 in herbology.
I have a -1. Sounds like a skill issue to me, Arabella Scott.
+9 with a minimum 6 on the die.
L plus ratio plus skill issue plus.
Excuse me?
Oh,
I'm just being a dick right now. I'm being a dick right now.
So like every other day.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, as I was trying to say, it's not necessarily the question is do you have the skill for it. It's do you need the newt for what you want to do after Hogwarts. And I know that someone like Arabella may not have the answer to that. So Arabella, if you want
Yeah.
to tell me what job you're looking for, I can tell you what you need.
I don't know what jobs
There
would
is a
be
bunch.
available.
Actor,
Yeah.
arithmancer, artist, astronomer, orologist, author, breeder, broom maker, court scribe, thirst breaker.
Did your internet freeze?
Yeah,
Mine did. Mine's frozen right
I
now.
just reset my Wi-Fi on my computer and it worked.
Okay, well, it froze on everything, so I'm gonna be.
Just turn
Wait,
it off.
I'm
and
gonna.
back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your tea and then I'll be back. Okay.
Dragonologist, duelist, farmer, federal identity commissioner, federal wand permit officer, genealogist, healer, herbologist, historian, hit wizard, inventor, investigator, magical law enforcement patrol, metal charmer, Ministry of Magic employee, monster hunter, muggle relations, muggle expert, obliviator, Owlet trainer, potioneer, security guard, unspeakable, and wand maker.
Well, most of those don't really sound interesting to me. I mean, they sound interesting to me. They don't sound interesting to Arabella, to clarify.
Arabella's just gonna live off of her great wealth and just be
eh,
fucking intelligent.
Fucking same.
Same.
What classes do you need to be an heiress?
well, knowing kind of who she is, and admittedly, I am looking at the jobs listings in the previous Discord. Something related to Quidditch could be fun, but I don't think she'd want to make a career out of that. Monster Hunter sounds cool. Genealogist also sounds cool. But probably more likely is she's going to do whichever one works best to reestablish her family is what's going to end up happening.
Okay. I think herbology is completely optional for what you've listed.
Perfect. I am not going to do that then.
Done.
What about like?
Because
So
I'm not Billy now. I don't take all the classes because I can.
I have two
You get a free
things
period.
that I'm looking
Thank
for, Alex.
Yeah.
Either like experimental charms type thing, or spell crafter, or
The
unspeakable.
unspeakable.
Yeah.
That would be unspeakable. The
Yeah.
experimental charms department.
What do I need for unspeakability?
5 newts, including xylomancy and divination.
Ugh, kill me. I mean, yay! All right, including Xylo and Div.
Mhm.
Okay. And the other ones can be whatever I want?
Correct.
Cool. Well, I'm just giving Herbo.
Okay. I had to translate what you would have said for a minute. Why is this doing this? I need to fix something. Give me a second. I think I fixed it. All right. So Catherine, Elizabeth, and Hogarth. Walking into Greenhouse 11 for the first time this week, you can see the Arborium has been taken over by an odd blue flower. Hello, class! Please don't disturb the blue flowers. They were important to today's lesson, but it seems they've gotten a bit carried away with themselves. Professor Neville Longbottom says from the other side of the room. This might be a new thing. I don't know if it was brought up for you, Reese, that Neville is currently teaching.
I can't remember if it was in this campaign, but in the other one it was. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so he's here right now. He says from the other side of the room. You guys walk further in the room. The whole class struggles as people try not to step on any. And you can see Macy and Rin have to literally restrain themselves from picking them. Good question, actually. Can anyone tell me what our little friends are actually called?
It reminds me of Mint. Because Mint gets like this.
Well, Mint's not normally blue, but...
No, I'm talking about like how they take over yards and stuff.
That's actually a fair comparison. And, anyone putting up their hand?
I'll put up my hand. I'm not going to succeed. I'll raise my hand. I'll actually raise my hand.
Anybody... You get a D4 on the check.
Hell yeah, brother! It took so much time. Let's go.
What's the question?
I totally put that link in the wrong chat.
What's
How
the
dare you.
question?
The question is, what are these little blue flowers called?
I'm not gonna beat a fucking 28. What the shit is that?
Alex, you're not even... What? That's Alex's insight check from last time.
No, he. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
oh,
last-
never mind then.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you
shit.
might be the only one answering this question.
Oh, am I? No one else is taking.
Yeah.
No one else is taking herbology.
Well,
Well,
you
21.
wasted your 19 on it too.
21.
Okay.
I just don't
Roll,
answer
roll,
questions
roll.
in class.
I'm gonna roll.
What?
Oh, I just said I.
Hogarth?
Oh, sorry.
No, Hogarth said something, but then they muted.
She rolled history of magic.
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong button. I did not roll well. So yeah.
Okay. But Miss Fawcett, there are some points up for grabs if you can tell me what they're actually called.
They are. They're, and then she like looks at them. They're blue. Bluebell, like the ice cream. Bluebells.
Did you guess that?
No.
Insight check.
Automatic
He didn't
pass.
get very well. He didn't. He got 2 on the die.
Automatic pass. Catherine's a steel book. She never lies.
I don't lie.
Well, precisely.
No.
I suppose you have a good eye.
Catherine
5 points. to
sweats a little
Hufflepuff.
bit.
They do have sort of like a bell shape, and sure enough, yes, they are ancient. They are wild bluebells. They, Juniper, who had her hand up, is like still jumping even after other people have put their hand down. Yes, Juniper. Sorry, I just had to. They only grow around very old trees due to mycelium cultures in the soil. I'm very surprised you got them to grow here. How did you manage to get them to grow everywhere? Juniper asks. On that, I actually found them in the forest by a dead tree. They grew around the base, so I decided to take a sample of the soil along with them. They were starting to die, and I used a regerminating potion on them for you, but this happened. Neville gestures around the many pots that now sport sapphire-colored bluebells on every nook and cranny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And who has the highest passive perception?
Yeah. Actually, I have a 13 in passive perception now.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's not 24.
I think Hogarth probably has better than you.
Oh, we both have the same. I know that.
You're in this class, Liz?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Liz, you can see something.
Heard my name. What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Bet.
Liz, I need a sneeze. Ah. Sorry about that.
It was so loud. Oh my god. No, I'm kidding.
Where's I? Right. Liz, you can see something move under the table by your foot. Something soft and green pulls into the safety of the darkness below.
I say, Professor, what is that?
Another question.
Oh, yes, sir.
Miss Catherine just said it. If you weren't listening, it was wild bluebells are the kind of plants that are growing all around. I think it's best if we don't crush them.
Right. No, I would have been listening. Oh, I thought this was something else out of character. I thought this was
No,
something...
Liz, it is something else.
Okay.
Neville doesn't realize what you're talking about.
No, I point to him. No, sir, I mean that. I point to the thing. Physically point to it. Whatever I'm
You point down.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there. You look down at where this thing that you just saw was, this kind of a green moving thing. And you look underneath of the table. I'm sorry, what? He says. And
I
you
could have
can't
sworn
see it
there
very
was,
well.
I could have sworn there was something down there, sir.
You peer down underneath of the table. And you start to see something. Soft moss covers whatever it is. Odd twigs jutting out of its fur. Is that fur? And then you can see two white dots flick open, glowing in the dark, like little eyes that startle at your perceptiveness. You can hear as it runs out straight at you. And it's not alone. You watch as the entire classroom suddenly becomes overrun by what looks to be shrubs walking on two stem-like legs, now running about the space, knocking over people and plants. Oh, what the... Brett jumps back. Neville gasps. Gemma raises her wand. No! Neville grabs her hand. They're Bree Walkers! A moment passes, and all the walking shrubs seem to find new hiding spots. You can see one hiding behind a potted sapling by the wall. I can't believe it, Neville says. They must have been attracted by the bluebells. I heard it had a connection to the Fae, but I never knew it was true. Oh, all right. Professor Longbottom has an idea. Let's see if we might be able to help our little guests feel more at home, eh? There's a rejuvenating potion in it for the person who can catch one of these little guys without hurting them. They're very delicate. Okay. So,
Herbology check, I'm assuming?
this is going to be a few different checks to try to catch one of these shrubs. I also have an image to send you guys as to what they look like.
Oh, easy peasy.
Except it's not here. Fuck. Oh,
Fuck.
I had it.
Bad word.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black right there.
What? I watched my language.
Here, oh, I found it. I found it. Posterity's sake. And no, that's Wednesday mornings. I don't want that. Thursday night. There you go. They are little walking shrubs.
I can easily catch them. It won't be so hard. You don't look that fast.
They're very delicate. You want to keep them with as least amount of damage as possible. So as Catherine and Liz and who else? Nat. Who the fuck is those
Hogarth.
guys?
Hogarth.
Hogarth. Catherine, Liz, and Hogarth.
Can I just
Moving
carpe
up to try to
retract them?
find one of these things. You can't see them. They're very good hiders, so they've all found new hiding spots.
Shit.
The three of you guys can make perception checks.
Nice.
Actually, I get to use Hogarth's ability today. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I think it's just a D4, right? Yeah, it's a D4. So, all right, let's do this.
So I gotta.
Ooh, let's go. Let me add a D4 to that. 19.
Liz with a 15, Hogarth with a 14, Catherine with a 19. Okay. Catherine.
Damn,
see-
Catherine being perceptive. Damn.
One of the doors on the right-hand side, it is still swinging lightly into the next area. You follow after it and enter into a new sort of biome that's been set up down here. It's a large pond area. There is koi fish that are going around in the center, and little floating pads with growing plants on them for hydroponics. The pond itself is surrounded by a stone path, and there is little plants that grow on the right and left hand sides and on the edges of the actual pond itself. You peer around as much as you can, trying to look for this shrub and where it may have gone. And with your high check, you are able to notice on the right, next to some very odd looking, almost carrot-like things, there is a little bush that looks perfectly placed, sitting right next to them in the dirt.
She's gonna get the jump on it.
And what are you gonna do to catch it?
Plants like songs, right? I'm gonna sing a little ditty.
So you're trying to attract the plant
Yes.
using songs.
The power of music, the country music.
Okay. Okay. Do you have an instrument that you pull out? Do you have a ukulele?
No, what? I've never used a ukulele.
I don't know.
I would think Catherine would have a guitar, but I don't know if I highly doubt she's holding on to that thing. She's gonna go straight a cappella on it.
Okay. Make me a performance check.
He has a very high performance. Did it roll?
No.
Didn't roll. Nat 2032. I'm rolling on fire today. Let's go.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, with that natural 20, what song does Catherine sing? You don't have to sing it for me, but what song does she sing?
Um,
Some kind of rock and roll song? What?
definitely
Hannah
country.
Montana.
No. Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's nice and slow. Low voice
You
and
can
all.
kind of give a little dance moving toward it, so it's not startled by your presence. You can see the leaves begin to move, and it's going to slightly turn. Those two eyes flick open, are going to listen to you, and as you are kind of stomping left and stomping right and giving the little snaps, you can see its feet start to and you go and you turn around and you keep singing, and it's going to follow you out.
I just Akuna Matata the fucking plant. Let's go.
You sure fucking did. Go ahead and make me a herbology check for the last little bit here.
an herbology check. All right. Probably gonna be a
I'm
fail.
considering at advantage.
Hey, I'm always gonna take advantage.
I'm considering it. I don't know yet.
I'll take my inspiration though. If you not give me advantage.
No, roll at advantage. Roll it with that natural 20. Like,
All right.
for what the purpose of their
Oh,
herbology check is.
I'll use the inspiration because I just rolled a fucking 2 inspiration. 18. Let's go.
Done.
Let me.
Okay,
knock
that is
out.
an O for herbology for Catherine.
Ooh, let's go, dude.
Catherine, you come back into the main room, having had your little Bree Walker who's dancing along with you, and you walk it right up to the professor. He will put his hands down, give like a little quiet golf clap, and come down and like scoop him up.
Catherine says, and that's how you do it.
Miss Fawcett, using auditory processing, is a very smart play. You're quite the herbologist.
I mean, Disney princesses can sing to animals. Why not me? Or sing to plants. Why not me? And then she does a little motion like this.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. That might be a little bit beyond me. But
No.
very good job, Miss Fawcett.
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate it.
He definitely doesn't know what a Disney princess is. Okay. So that is Catherine. Liz, with your check there, you can see... Rather, you can't see anything. You don't have any lead just yet, so you decide to take a little walk around. See what you can see. Walking around the large main area here, just around the edges, you check in a few different shrubs, but nothing. And then you notice something. You can see a palm leaf from above kind of rustles and moves. There are trees on the sides, and some of them, we actually do have palm trees that are growing in here with the vaulted ceilings. And you can see one palm tree that's sort of leaning just a little bit more, and the leaves are rustling.
Okay. Do I think Immobilis would work on them?
Yes, however, it's too far up currently.
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do is go up the metal coiling staircase up to the there's like a balcony that overlooks the main room, and you'll be able to get right next to it. But you'll want to make a stealth check.
Stealth? Can I cast Abscondi first?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so stealth. Just add a +10 to this. That is a 15 stealth. Wow, look at these fucking rolls.
15 stealth. Okay, we'll see. So, as you come a little bit closer, you can hear the creaking of the metal underfoot. It's like a metal railing on your right. And from the top of the from the top of the palm tree about 20 feet away, you can see a little shrub pop up and turn toward you.
Immobilis.
Its eyes bright, and it is going to leap.
Immobilis.
What did you say?
Immobilis.
Immobilis is 15 feet.
Is it?
So you tried casting Immobilis, and it doesn't go quite long enough, as it will jump off of the palm tree and hit the ground running.
Well, I will jump after.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could like hop off the edge. Are you like arrest of momentum?
No.
Spongifying?
Oh shit!
No arrest of momentum.
Okay.
I can attempt
so
to
that's
arrest
going to
momentum.
be.
I can attempt arrest of momentum if you want.
You know Spongify?
That's up to you.
I will attempt in the arrest of momentum. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I don't care about that. I have 100 hit points right now with the Everflame, but yeah.
Okay.
I will. You
Yeah,
know what?
so
I
you
don't
just,
even- I
like-
don't even give a shit. I'm just gonna draw.
You hop yourself off. You like hit the ground, and I want you, since you're doing this recklessly, I want you to please make a dex save.
Okay.
This will either make things much worse or much better for you.
That's an 11.
An 11. Yeah, you kind of hit the ground, and there is a twinge that goes right up your right leg. Ah! You can immediately feel like a healing surge coming by to make it feel a little bit better. And you have to kind of like run toward this Bree Walker with a bit of a gimped leg, at least for the next few seconds. Make an athletics check to try to catch it. Okay.
16.
Okay. Roll for it. This thing is fast as fuck. It hops up onto one of the tables in this room and is going to run across it, pushing off like pots down to the ground. They shatter on the right. You are trying to get in its way. Criticus Totalis, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Spell attack. That's a 15 to hit.
15 will definitely hit. Petrificus Totalis. And the you would have had to upcast that to 3rd level in order to target a beast.
Sure.
But yeah, you're definitely able to hit. That thing will stop and will kind of just hit the ground lightly. You can see that the legs are like up in the air as if it's dead. You're able to go over, grab one of those legs, hold it up, and walk it back over toward the main area where Professor Longbottom is. He's helping out a few other students, and then he'll turn towards you. What did you do to it? He says. You can see now most of the leaves are like gone. So very delicate creatures.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just petrified. That's all.
Oh dear. He's going to immediately scoop it up and try to rehome it.
Catherine's going to say, still counts.
I said if you can catch one unharmed, I don't think this quite qualifies.
Okay, so I would not harm it. If I knew that the spell would harm it, I wouldn't have cast it.
It wasn't just the spell. It was already having it running around and like jumping off of the thing. Yeah, it was like a progression as to how damaged this was.
Okay.
I rolled like you got a 16 on that athletics check. I rolled its athletics check and it got a 17 on the die. And it has no modifier, so.
Okay.
So for Liz, you are going to have an A.
Oh fuck.
Hey, A's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad, dude.
What?
Oh, actually, you know what?
You're American.
We didn't get to do the herbology check,
Yeah,
so
that's
actually
what I was
I missed that. Go ahead and do the herbology check.
Thank you. Okay, at least
This could help you, or it could hinder you.
Well, given the way I'm rolling 16. Wow, I haven't rolled over 10 even. Well,
I'll keep it the same.
Yeah.
I'll keep it the same.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Mr. Hogarth. Are you here?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You have a bit of trouble looking around for these things. It's kind of like playing Where's Waldo, but plants amid other plants. Ugh. You can walk into another one of the rooms and can see a room filled to the brim with jungle-like vines and trees, thick foliage, and dark dirt paths that snake along the planted sides. And with your 14, you have trouble finding anything in here. What are you going to do to try to maybe get one?
Can I just inspo that? Can I just inspo that perception check? Bet. 23.
Much better. So, in this room, you keep your eyes peeled On the right hand side, amid like a kind of large spider plants that have these very pointed leaves flowing down. On the right, you can see in the dark two little glowing eyes staring back at you. They will go out the moment that it notices you looking at it. It's probably about
Okay.
20 feet away into the brush.
5 feet away. Let's see. Okay, I am going to hold on. I just need to check a rule real quick. Perfect. I am going to do a. I have that distance spell, Vera Verito at like I don't know. Let's just overkill it. I'm doing it at a high level just for a laugh. Let's do it at like 4th
Okay.
level. I'm gonna turn it
Okay.
into a rock.
Wisdom save. Oh. That wasn't an actual 20, but it did roll on the floor, so I'll roll it again.
Oof.
That is a 19.
Oh,
Damn. Okay, that's fine.
You didn't do heightened
If it-
spell or anything, did you?
I did distant, because it's
Distant,
technically
yeah.
a touch spell.
Uh-huh. Casting your wand out toward it. There, Verto. You can see your spell effect like whizzes through the air, and it will pop out of the way just as the spell hits the
Son of a
ground, and it's going to take off into the
I'm gonna do it again,
jungled
immediately.
forest.
I'm gonna do it again
Okay,
before it gets too far.
you're running into the foliage after it.
Yeah.
Make
I will.
make an athletics check, please. Or an acrobatics even would work because there's so
Nah.
much shit you have to like get through.
Athletics.
I do love.
25.
Yeah.
she's using Catherine's ability. Yin
You
yang,
know I'm
baby.
using
Yin yang, baby. We're just meant for each other. Let's go.
Yes.
What pronouns does Hogarth go by?
What?
What pronouns does Hogarth go by?
He, him.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
He
that's a
gets it.
dude.
Want to double check.
He's a
Anyway,
regular dude.
using the athletics check there, you go running after this thing. You're able to quickly catch up to it. You cast it one more time, and I'll make another wisdom save.
Please fail.
11.
Yeah, that's fail.
So it will whip
Rock.
around and turn into like a little rock.
Can I try to catch the rock before it hits the ground?
I don't think that's going to change anything.
Well, I
But-
just don't want it to get you hurt. So, yeah. I put it in a jar, right? Isn't that what
That's
you
up to you.
I thought there was jars.
You don't have a jar. You would have to like conjure a jar.
I will inanimate conjure as a jar.
Oh right. You cork that thing up and
Yeah,
head down
like a
toward
Like a big jar. Yeah, a big old jar. And I'm gonna leave like that, like that like sugar mixture with like eggshells and shit that you give to plants. I'm gonna leave a little bit of that in there too.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
One moment, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can give it a little snack.
Nom nom nom.
I just need a new box of Kleenex.
Lava.
What was that?
A fake sneeze.
Oh, fake sneeze. Okay, Holger.
Did you hear me
head
about my
back to the-
little plant snack that I left in there?
Yeah, I did.
Bet.
You head back to Professor Longbottom. And
I'm
he
gonna
says,
leave it as
"Oh."
a rock. While
Yeah,
it's
I
in
know.
there. The show of it.
Oh, Mr. Flynn. Had a little bit of trouble. Wasn't able to find one.
No, I found one just fine. It's in here. I'm gonna show him my rock.
They look like little shrubs with legs.
Don't
Um,
I know that? Just wait. I'm gonna wait until the spell wears off.
Does not wear off.
It does.
It is. No, it's forever.
I thought it was okay. Never mind.
Hogarth, I think that's a rock.
I'm pretty sure it's a Bree Walker, and I'm gonna let the spell go while I'm holding it.
And immediately the Bree Walker will become visible. The rock is now gone, and it will kind of like try to run and stop, kind of hitting the glass just a little bit. It'll put its leg up and like try to scratch out of the glass.
I even left you a snack down there.
Makes a little bit more sense. If we give it a little bit of soil and make sure it has some air, I'm sure it'll be happy. Here, I'll take it off your hands.
I will give him the jar.
Okay. Make a herbology check.
You got it.
We don't like it.
17.
Okay. There's E, Hogarth.
We love an E.
What did I get, Alex?
An A.
Fuck. Okay.
There goes all that O.
Yep, that's gone. So in tonight, I have rolled above 10 once out of 7 rolls, and this not just tonight, also on Sunday.
Wait. It's second semester. So
Yeah.
actually, I think all you can get is an E. Let me quickly check your previous grades. You had an O. So
Yeah.
I'm wrong. You can only go down by 1.
Okay. Well, that's not a big. That's not as problematic.
Because it's a second semester, so your first semester grades are still taken into account.
Yeah.
All right. And that is herbology class. You guys take back the Bree Walkers and Neville kind of fanboys about them for a while, and we'll show them off to the rest of class. Can see everybody's Bree Walkers. Juniper has caught about 3 of them. Meanwhile, Gemma has one where it has no more leaves, like not any. In fact, it looks like it was somewhat burnt on the edges. And Catherine is... Catherine, since you had that O, you were the only one who got the regerminating potion.
Woo!
Completely unharmed.
Hell yeah, brother. Actually, I think this is my second one. I have 2 of these now. What level is it?
Very useful. Regular.
I have 2 regulars.
We're gonna jump over to divinations class for a second.
Let's
Let me
go.
quickly double check what is opposite divinations. Yeah,
Ancient
class
runes.
schedule. Yeah, ancient runes. Yeah. So so either you're in divinations or you're in ancient runes. Last time, all we had was Hogarth in divinations. So Arabella or Alex, are you guys? I mean, Alex, you want to be unspeakable, right?
Yep. I guess I'm in div.
Arabella.
I feel like divinations is probably more her style.
The 2 of you are also in it. Divinations class, unfortunately, has been majorly defunded, so to speak. You can see on the class schedule, as it has been previously, Divinations class is taking place in the study hall instead of the usual Divinations tower.
What? What? Next they're going to give us plastic balls to try to divine out of?
Don't give them any ideas.
Gonna have to read the freckles on the back of Morgan's forehead.
On the back of his forehead.
How do you read freckles on the back of someone's forehead?
How do you look at the back of someone's forehead?
That's what I wanted to know.
Carefully.
I'm not a constellation, Morgan says, yelling out at people.
Yeah, you're hardly a star at all.
I'm just
Alex, did I
making
say I
my
was
way to
happy that you were
class.
back?
Morgan, you know I'm just giving you shit, buddy.
As for all three of you guys stepping into the study hall proper, the room is practically pitch black. The curtains have been pulled shut over the high windows, and to the side of the teacher's area, Professor Trelawney rubs her eyes in pain. Why is it so dark? Logan yells as he enters behind you.
Shh.
Alex and Trelawney apparently do that at the same time. Trelawney shushes everyone loudly. Today, Mr. Peel, we are going to be having calm, quiet class. Bright lights blind the user of the second sight. Darkness is where divinations may more readily become seen. Who turned out the lights? You can hear Wilfred blurt out, entering class behind you guys, moments after Logan. Mr. Gideon! What?
Hey,
To the
can I
back.
cast like Mimble Wimble on him or something to make his tongue roll up in his mouth so he stops talking?
No, just give it a minute.
Oh, come
She
on.
says, Mr. Gideon, to the back. What? To the back. All right. Trelawney rubs her eyes with a deep annoyance. As you guys find your place to sit down in the dark. Today, we are going to see beyond sight and speak beyond word. Let us have this be a practice in meditation. Grab a partner. For the remainder of class, you will attempt to speak into their mind without speaking physically. Good luck. I will commune with the darkness. Yes, that is what I will do. Trelawney places her head down upon her table and does not move or speak for the remainder of class.
I kind of go from like, as this speech goes on, sort of like a look of annoyance to sort of a smile, and then just like kind of mutter under my breath, "Finest institution in Europe, you say?"
I'm going to Inanimatus Conjurus a sherry bottle onto her table, and I think I know exactly where I can find some sherry bottles.
That's too true. If you conjure one onto her table, she'll look up at it and. No, it's empty. She's got like sunglasses on right now.
They're still really big though. They're just
They're really big, so they're even larger than regular glasses. Yeah, it's like those glasses that you get as a kid. They're supposed to look extra big on you.
It's like the Willy Wonka glasses
Yeah.
from Charlie and the Chocolate.
So, anyone in this class can either do one divination spell, or oh shit, or you can do a study. You can just do studying for like a completely different class if you want, or you can try to make a reading for yourself or others.
Yeah, I'd like to try the reading.
Okay, who are you partnering up with?
I don't know.
That's
Me.
the hard part, right?
Me.
I'll tell you who's
I'll
in
go
this
up to
class.
Arabella. Hold. Shh. I'm gonna go up to Arabella.
Jordan Social
Calm down back there, Mr. Gideon.
In this
Catherine,
class
I'm
is
just killing your man.
Levi, Gemma, Delilah, Nolan, Morgan, Rin, Juniper, Wilfred, Darcy, Logan, Nate, Brett, Drusilla, and Saoirse.
I think the only one of those that I kind of know is like, I know the players who are here, and I kind of know Nolan. I don't think I know anybody else.
I'll go up to you.
Okay.
Hey, Arabella, did you want to partner up?
Sure.
Are you sure about that, Hogarth?
Yeah,
Think
I'm fucking
really,
sure.
really
you bitch.
fucking
You're not even
carefully.
here. Fuck you. Shut up.
So you want to do it behind my back? Okay, I got you. I see how it is.
Bitch, you're
You know
not
what they
even
Miss
say? Where
here.
I'm
Fawcett!
from? That's some shiesty shit.
Miss Fawcett!
I'm not even there!
He's yelling at you.
I'm not even there.
Oh, that
Okay,
makes it-
you're not.
That makes no. That'd be even funnier if Catherine was
That
like
would've been-
spying on
Well,
Hogarth.
actually-
and, like, in the door.
Actually,
That
here
would
is
be
the thing.
so funny.
Here is the thing. You might be there, Catherine.
Why?
Because
Are
two
you in runes
reasons.
class?
One, are you in Ancient Runes class?
No.
Then you are here.
What? Why? Why would I be in this class?
Because of the ordinances.
What
Ordinance.
ordinance? I'm required to learn divination? When did this happen?
No.
You're doing divinations in study hall.
In study hall, if you recalled my whole big thing. But Ordinance 11, free periods will now take place in the East and West Oxford study halls. Please arrive on time and alert the administrator on staff to your attendance upon arrival.
Wait, this class is taking over for Ancient Runes?
No, they're happening
What?
simultaneously.
They're
No.
happening at
They're
the same
happening
time.
simultaneously.
She's
Oh, no,
basically-
I'm not
he's
here
basically
then.
saying I cannot be anywhere else but here because I have a free period. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying.
That's
I
what I'm
can
saying.
take, I
Oh,
can
you're
take
gonna
the
see
div
this.
newt later, right?
Yeah,
Let me look, I don't want to take up time, so I'm going to roll a perception. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going
'Cause
to
that-
roll a perception.
it was really
I think
funny.
That's fair.
I just wanted to take house points away from you.
Well, I mean, hey, if Catherine said that to Hogarth, he for sure would not respond the way that I just did.
Oh my God! Why do I have to roll so well today? I have to.
For this.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
fuck.
Yeah, you know.
So all this happened just about the same here.
No, because I would not have responded like that, bitch. No. There's no
Okay,
way.
fine. We
wait
will
1
redo the
second.
scene. You may
Yeah,
do it as you see
19.
fit. So, Catherine, you can see that you've already kind of gotten set up down here, and you can see the group of students for divinations coming into the hall. It's so dark here, and Trelawney already told you guys to be quiet. Yeah, you can see Hogarth come in, and you kind of get up, maybe, it's up to you, to go say hi to him, and he heads over toward Arabella.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to do that thing that I think all of my girlfriends have done, and I'm going to bring it up at a very inopportune time, which is not now.
Oh, good
Right
Lord.
now would be the
Sit there and
best inopportune
stew.
time. If
You're gonna
anything.
stew about it for way too long.
Yeah, I'm going to stew about it, and then I'm going to bring it up in our next argument. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, got it. Bet. Okay.
Hey, Alex,
Anyway.
I have a quick question, Alex.
Yeah.
So, to take the Xylomancy newt, what do I need?
The Xylomancy.
Okay, that's it.
Gotta be in the
Okay.
class.
And I can take the div newt later? The div owl and newt 6th and 7th tier?
Yeah, you could take that's complicated. So you could get a Xylomancy newt, but if you wanted to get an advanced Xylomancy newt, you would have to take divinations this year. I think. No. Because you can take divinations in
6th
Okay,
year.
in order to take advanced Xylomancy, you need Xylomancy and divinations in 5th year. You need an E or above. But technically,
That is
you
true.
could take divinations next year, and then in 7th year, take divinations and advanced Xylomancy, and then take the newt for both. So it's doable. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yeah, I'm not giving up my ancient runes or arithmancy for anything.
That's fair.
Unless I
I'm just
absolutely
saying
have
you won't
to.
be able to do Xylomancy again next year. That's all.
I also had a question. So
Okay.
if I'm not in ancient runes or divination, I get a free period, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Which means you would be here.
yeah, I know that's fine. I'm just going to
Yeah.
study herbology and with keen mind and bring my grade back up to an O.
Done.
Thank you.
Alrighty. And I will not be here. I apologize. Gotta get
I'll
the
say
ancient
what
runes
I'm studying after this scene
Okay.
during my free time.
We're doing
Alright.
readings.
Back over to Hogarth and Arabella. Continue your little role play there.
Arabella, did you want to partner up?
All right.
Did you want to do readings or spell practice?
Up to you.
Okay, well, I haven't done a reading in a little while, so I probably need one. If that's all right with you.
Of course.
What kind of readings have you done in the past?
Alex, what kind of readings have I done in the past?
Are you a divination's caster? Is the first
No.
question. Kev.
No.
Okay. So then you can have ancient runes, which actually have rune stuff that I can pull for you.
Nice.
Tarot cards are always very fun. We could definitely do those. There is tea leaf readings as well that are a little bit more amorphous, a little harder to see. Because you're not a div caster, you cannot do a crystal ball reading.
Fair enough. I will say. Which one is the easiest to read?
Probably the tarot
I would
cards.
say tarot because I have the descriptions for you. I could basically
good.
do the whole reading for you if you want.
Sounds good. Then I'll say. Should we do a simple tarot reading then?
Sounds lovely. Yeah.
Let's see if you can tell me something I don't already know.
That should be a challenge.
She's gonna tell you about your date with Nolan.
Well, are you giving a tarot reading to Hogarth, or is Hogarth giving a tarot reading to you?
I don't know.
We'll do both.
We're gonna do both. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
do
you
it.
want to go first, or should I?
I suppose I'll have to go first.
Sounds good.
Get this over with.
Okay. So we have to make a divinations plus wisdom check. We'll probably have to do this manually. So
Okay.
In order to find out whatever your divination score is, if you do /character, it'll pull up your little character sheet, and then you can use the arrows to go over to your spell list, and you should be able to see your modifiers underneath each type. So it's divinations plus wisdom.
So.
I can walk you through it the moment you're ready.
I see. So that's skills. That's all my spells. That's that. I'm not
It should be on the same
seeing-
page as your spells.
on the same page
Should
as
be
my
on the same
spells.
page as your
Okay,
spell.
like my spell
Yeah.
list.
Yeah, it should say
Yeah.
like transfiguration and then a little modifier underneath of it.
Yep. My divination sucks.
Daddy,
So you're gonna add that onto your wisdom. What?
Add that onto my wisdom. Okay.
Okay, go ask mom.
Okay.
And then we will roll for that manually.
Okay.
Oh, Hogarth, do you have
Um,
yours?
I have mine. So what am I typing in here?
Okay, so you're gonna go !R space 1d20 plus whatever your modifier all put together is.
See if that works. I got a 6.
Good fucking lord!
That's
All right.
That's a roll. That's a fucking roll.
So this is going to set your grade for this class.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Luckily
do
it's
well.
a 6 and not a 5. So Arabella, you actually get a P instead of a D.
Cool.
Poor.
Hey,
And then but that's not going to we're going to do a classic tarot reading. So Hogarth being the person who's getting the reading for Hogarth, where in the deck do you want me to cut it? Top, middle, bottom.
You talking to me?
Yes.
I just got back because I was showing Hadley's window.
Okay, top, middle, bottom. Where am I cutting it?
4 cards from the bottom.
Okay. All right. So you get all the 4 bottom cards. Interesting. Okay. So, firstly, we have, because it's a 4-card spread, the first card represents Hogarth as a person, who he is intrinsically. For fun, we only do major arcana cards, just for fun. So, who Hogarth is Wheel of Fate reversed. That's what the card looks like.
Cool.
So X. This is the 10th card. The wheel has hit a snag. Unable to move forward. Sometimes challenges can slow you down, but it's important not to let them stop you altogether. Things cannot get better if you dwell on your lowest points. In this position, the wheel encourages you to keep going, or else your poor luck will never change. He is a person who has lived a very unlucky life. Deeply unlucky. In many different facets. I mean, last session we learned during Slug Club about how he doesn't have a father, for instance. His past. The next card is a representative of his past, and it is the Lovers. Upright.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it?
Don't we all?
Don't we all know that?
The Lovers represents mutual desire. They herald healthy partnerships, unions born of consent and enthusiasm. There's attraction and passionate exploration, fueled by mutual curiosity. The relationship feels like paradise, and all parties seem to be getting what they want and need. A healthy balance was struck between desire and promise, wishing and fulfillment. This is his past.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
I know it?
His next one is his present, and this is his present is Judgment reversed, which is the 20th card. Looking back on your long journey, do you notice that you've taken on too much? You may have overcommitted in an attempt to meet long-term goals, leaving you feel overwhelmed and embittered. In this position, Judgment indicates a certain amount of unresolved enmity for the past. You've hidden away aspects of your journey out of embarrassment or regret, but now you must confront them before you can move on to your greater calling. That is where Hogarth is right now. The last
This is
card.
accurate as fuck.
This is
Ooh,
Hogarth's
that's way too
future
accurate.
if he continues on his current course. And this is the Hanged Man reversed.
That is Hogarth's card. That is Hogarth's card for sure.
It damn near looks like him. He just needs redder hair.
Other Hogarth has that card tattooed on his leg.
In reverse, the Hanged Man warns that your personal stagnation might be due to an inability to articulate those frustrating feelings that give you pause. Are you giving yourself a reprieve? Or are you clinging to this moment because change is difficult? The card asks how others might be adversely affected by your actions.
Okay.
What's your advice, Arabella?
Well, based on this, if there was embarrassment in your past, try and get over it.
Yeah. I think I'm being a bit of a shit boyfriend, actually.
All right.
Thank you. I don't want to be like that other person that I had feelings for, so, you know. Don't want to repeat that problem. Yeah. Thank you, Arabella. That was lovely. I apparently needed that. Needed smack in the pants. I'm gonna. Oh, Hogarth is gonna immediately like look at Arabella and like notice where he is and like look around for Catherine.
Catherine's just like
Um,
eyes are like poking up from her book.
I want to see if she's watching.
Make a
Is she
perception
seeing
check.
this?
I love that
Just over
idea
here.
of like
Let's see. Let's see if I see that. I see it. There you go.
14?
18
What
on the
hell?
perception.
I have been
Catherine.
rolling
I
really well today.
Well, Catherine, I don't know why you're making a perception check. I want you to make a
1920.
stealth check.
I can't keep that roll, huh?
No.
Okay, let's do
Well,
stealth.
isn't your dex higher than your wisdom
It definitely is, but
Yeah, so why would you want to
I'm
keep it?
rolling these 18s like crazy, baby. 24.
Oh, Dinah.
We're taking
Yeah,
you to
Hogarth, you
Vegas.
look
You're
around,
hot tonight.
and
Which is
you are
so
not
annoying
able to
because
see.
That's literally my passive perception is a 24.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
you are not able to see Catherine in the dark room, currently like peering over their book toward the two of you.
Yeah.
That's
And
a good boy.
I'll turn back to Arabella and I'll say, well, if she is watching, I hope that she knows that, I'm committed.
I'm
He'll say,
sure.
because I'm so sorry. You know what?
back to
I
the
don't
reading,
understand. How do you keep getting locked into my relationship problems? I don't understand how it's uncanny.
I don't know either.
Even the
It's-
universe apparently wants you to be tangled up in it, and I'm pretty sure that you have no interest in me. And to be quite honest, it's completely returned. I would like to be friends, but
Yes. I'm gonna start like just kind of awkwardly like shuffling with the cards.
He's been here like what, a week and a half at the most.
Yes. Back to the reading.
First
of course,
semester.
I am terribly sorry, Arabella. It's really not a good start for a friendship, is it? And I'll be like, shuffle the cards and.
But perhaps not.
All right.
I didn't have to say a word.
Oh, wait.
I didn't have to say a word.
Oh,
I
don't
know,
worry.
because
It's all
Arabella.
you guys. You guys keep putting me here.
Arabella
have to
has
say
been
a
here
word.
all
So funny, I
week.
kind of love it.
It's the best place to be, narratively.
I love it too, but Arabella
so
hates
funny.
it.
Arabella's like,
Ar-
can you not?
So, Reese, where do you want me to cut the deck? Top, middle, bottom.
Let's go.
Whatever your heart tells you.
The heart of the cards.
5 cards from the top.
You got it. Okay. All right. So, this is Hogarth's reading to you. Hogarth, please make a divinations plus wisdom check for your grade.
You got it. I just gotta check what my div is right now. Oh, that's wrong. Five.
Yep.
Damn.
That's my wheelhouse.
Okay. Pulling up your shit here. Your first card is the Querent. Arabella, as a person, who you are as a person is the Chariot reversed. Okay. 7th card. The Chariot reverse asks you to interrogate your goals and means of achieving them. Check for times of undue ruthlessness. Question honestly whether the ends are worth the current means. there may be a better ways forward. The chariot may also be telling you that you are being pulled in several different directions, but you can only chart one way forward. Take a step back, figure out what your motivations should be before continuing your journey. That is who you are. You're a person who is constantly kind of without a path and yet continuing to move forward. And that can be both a good and a bad thing. And I think that it hinders you in ways that that probably not able to articulate. Okay.
Same.
Arabella's past.
I don't like that face.
Yeah.
Death. Upright.
Hell yeah. That's an interesting card to pull for the past. Must have been through a lot when you were younger.
The death card portends change. In this, Nyx holds her child, Thanatos, gently beckoning souls into the next life. Though it may initially read as a bad omen, death simply refers to cycles of change. In a broader sense, when an era comes to a close, a new one springs up in its heels. The figure of death in this case signifies satisfactory closure and completion. So, for your death, there was a actual death. It could actually mean an actual death in her past. But there was at least a death of a era for her, and I mean her moving from. I think she was at a different school. I think
He's in Australia.
you're
right?
in Australia. Her past is a big change in her life, a death of one past and the start of a new one. Your present is
When that kind of comes up, I'm just gonna just sort of lightly, absent-mindedly, kind of touch the scar on my cheek, and then place my hands back down.
Ooh, do I notice that?
Oh yeah, she's not being subtle
Definitely
about
you
it.
do.
She's not like trying to call attention to it, but it's just sort of.
Ooh.
She's not trying to
Oh,
hide
God,
it
you
either.
will.
intrigued this boy, let me tell you. That's not a good thing.
I know what's about to come then.
Yeah, you know what's coming. I'll wait. though.
Next is the world for your present. It's in
Morado!
reverse as well. Presently, in an effort to have everything you want, you have spread yourself too thin, failed to see some goals through to completion. You may remain within the confines of comfort zones to protect yourself from the wider world, stifling your capacity to reach your full potential. Her apprehensiveness toward the new world, death of her old one and her new world around her, is currently stifling her growth. And then your future is an amazing card for the future card. The Wheel of Fate. Upright.
Yeah.
That's a really good future card. That's good. The Wheel of Fate is a reminder that things are as they are meant to be. There are good turns, and there are bad turns. But so long as the wheel turns, life proceeds. It is a reminder that despite all its highs and lows, life continues. The Wheel of Fate generally heralds a certain amount of good luck. You may be this person who takes many different paths. You may have had a death in your past here, whether metaphorically or physically. And right now, you may be stifling your current growth. But all in all, your future is bright. What is your advice, Hogarth?
Oh, it looks like you've had a bit of a challenge when you were younger. Death of an era. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's something that you've experienced, But you're stifling yourself a little bit. I think you should probably maybe open yourself up to, who knows, friendships, academic success, things that you're good at. Be more open about it. Maybe put yourself out there, you know? But either way, your future's really bright. Just depends on which way you want to take it. You're lucky. You've got a really great spread here.
That's good.
I saw you touching that little scar on your face. Is there a story to that?
It's a rite of passage.
It's a pretty intense rite of passage.
My family can be kind of intense.
Truly. You have to tell me more about that sometime.
We'll see.
I'm gonna legilimens the hell out of her right now.
You're muted, Alex.
I was like, for a moment, I was like, is this character growth? Is Hogarth
No!
like
What are
pulling
you
back?
talking about?
No.
No! I'm
Invasion
just
of privacy, a mind sneak.
Invasion of privacy. Immediate invasion of privacy.
Arabella, you may make a wisdom save. If you happen to be an Occlumens, then you can have that save at advantage. But
I am not, as far as I know. Okay. I imagine this is probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we
There
got
we
another
go.
steel book right here.
Jesus.
Steel book.
Another steel
I feel like
book.
her mind is way more filled than Catherine's is.
That's so
Truly.
fucked.
It's not. Catherine's was very filled with a lot of America. That's what it was. A lot
It was
of
empty along with like
of
a
red,
flag
white, blue.
and like the Friends TV show or some shit.
And like
Like-
muscles and shit.
Some people have the like Jeopardy music or like elevator music in their head. Catherine just constantly has the like American
National
national
anthem.
anthem.
Oh yeah, we've made
Yeah.
that joke already.
Yeah.
I was gonna hum
It's
it, but then I
true.
realized I wasn't entirely confident in what that was. So
The American national anthem goes, America,
America.
America, America,
No.
fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Saving the world in the motherfucking day, yeah!
Yeah, I forgot there were 3 fucking Canadians in this game. Jesus.
America, fuck yeah! Freedom
I
is the only way, yeah!
I watch a lot more British media than I do American media. So
Oh, yeah. Have you seen The British Office?
I've seen a few episodes.
Oh, okay.
I love Martin Freeman so much.
Martin Freeman? Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman
Tim,
is my
Tim,
favorite person
Tim.
on the face of this planet. I love him so much,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I could cry.
One time
Anyway.
you saw Catherine Tate and you nearly had a mental breakdown.
That's why I'm like, I can't see Martin Freeman. I cannot. I think I would actually have a meltdown
Yeah,
if I just saw him.
He's a very good
You
looking
would.
man. He is a very good looking man. So
Well, it's not that. I just
not
have
even
an
it.
It's not even that. I just have an
It's-
obsession. I just have
Yeah, it's a special interest, autistic obsession.
nice.
That and Ratatouille. I feel like if you also saw someone at Comic-Con dressed up as like a life-size
Remy,
Remy,
right.
you might
Like,
also have the
I went
same
to-
panic
I
attack.
went to Disneyland, and at the end of Disneyland, on the way out, I saw they had a little window display with like an animatronic little kitchen with like Remy and like all the people in it, and I literally cried for like 5 minutes just standing there staring at it because I'm a loser. Anyway, yeah, Legilimens. And I will. Well, I guess surface level thoughts first. I just asked her. I mean, you can always message in hidden if you don't want to let the cat out of the bag. But we were talking about her past and her scar and her family being intense. What was she thinking
Yeah.
about that?
What are the kind of deep thoughts that were going through your head at that
Not
time?
the deep
You
ones.
can
This
either
is just
announce.
the surface level ones.
No,
First.
I mean, we had her do the wisdom save.
Okay, fine.
So,
no worries.
Arabella, you can either tell us this publicly, or you can keep it hidden, and you can just message Jordan out of character.
What's up with this
in your
scar, huh?
time.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I know how.
Yeah, I do.
I will say
really
to,
do.
to describe the scar. because
Yeah.
everybody's seen it, so this I'll say publicly. It does not look like really like a nasty scar. It looks like if you think Inigo Montoya's scars from The Princess Bride, where it's like just the two quick slices. She's
The
got
little
she's got one of those, except it's only on her left cheek.
got it. I love Inigo Montoya. It's fine.
He's fun.
Yeah, love him.
Let's see.
Message.
I don't necessarily
your...
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily want to announce it publicly, but at the same time, I'm lazy and don't want to type. So I'm deciding which one is more important.
You could always
wanna-
tell Hogarth after the game.
Or we could just mute and hop into like the
True.
voice chat real quick.
That
But
could
we're going
work.
to be
And
moving
then
on to Ancient Runes after that.
Yeah, let's.
I think it's just going to be Alex in that class.
I hopped into the chat.
Naz was in it, but Naz is
Yeah, Naz.
where am I going?
on an adventure
Just
right
like
now.
on Discord.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Move on while we're doing this. I don't want to hold anything up.
Hopping back in Discord. Okay, Mr. Alex.
Yes.
Super simple. 2 spells of wisdom, please.
Wow, everyone else gets an hour of fancy, deep diving, soul gazing RP, and I get 2 spells.
Should we do it with arithmancy too? I'll have you actually complete mathematical equations for me.
Please don't tempt me. I actually enjoy that shit. Remember for the newt, you're like, here's a test, and Riker and I were like, let's go, and you're like, no.
Like, this is really simple, actually. Like, no.
If I could get
I
an
was
O for
joking.
doing really good on it without having to roll, I would do it.
No.
But then you'd have to grade it. So. All right, let me see. Spells. Well, I think I'm going to begin with an attempt at Elysiant Praeterita, which will literally just be the normal roll.
Question. Alex, have you
Yeah.
ever taken divinations before?
Yes.
Then you may do that spell, yes.
$17.
Yeah. Just as a little test, what memory do you want to pull out of that noggin of yours?
Let's see. Oh, definitely some sort of time when like Catherine was flustered over something.
Oh, the Howler, Icarus's Howler, when he was called inconsequential Hufflepuff.
There you go.
She was
Yep.
called.
Go pull that one out.
You can pull that.
Save it for a rainy
You
day.
put your wand to your head, and in your mind you think Elysiant Praeterita, and you are able to like focus on that one memory and pull your wand out. You can feel this kind of very odd, almost like you ever gotten a head massage from those like metal strainer things? You know what I'm talking about? You don't
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm talking
actually,
about?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sends like shivers down your spine. But it's kind of like this weird tingly sensation in your head. You can pull out a long white strand that detaches from your temple, and you can see it hanging off the end of your wand. In order to do this spell, you would probably have either had one or conjured a little glass vial at least to hold it in right now. Either that, or you can always place it back in by putting your head to the side and just lowering it back down into your head. But when it is pulled out of your head, you can. It's kind of like a little blank spot in your memory. Something's been just edited, cut right out. And instead of it actually being gone, the memory just becomes somewhat hazy. Just a little bit difficult to properly remember. It's more like you might remember some of the facts regarding it, but you won't remember a lot of the emotions that come along with it.
Fair enough. Let's see. For my other one, I think I'm going to go for Confringo.
We're back.
You know, you should, like the Joker, you should make up a different story every time someone asks you about the scars.
I got a 1, so I'm going to check my notes. Got a 21.
17 and a 21. That's going to be an E overall for you, Alex.
E for evil.
Okay. So that's Divination's Ancient Runes. Catherine and Naz, technically, I guess Naz would have been in this class. So, since we already got Elizabeth doing her studying, Hogarth Arabella did their stuff. Alex has now done his stuff. Catherine, you have a free period. You're in that that study hall. You've been keeping a very watchful eye down upon Hogarth, and as you are entirely encumbered doing this one task of spying, you can hear from your right. What are you doing? You can see Juniper is holding some books and walking over toward your table. Patrick, are you here?
Patrick said he was BRB.
Oh. Okay. Next shit then. Muggle studies, just like divinations, has also been cut quite a bit. You guys will meet in the Muggle Studies showcase, and Professor Milne says, over these last few years, I feel like all of you guys have grown so much in your understanding of our two worlds. Of course, the separation is important for the prevention of wizarding authoritarianism, but I think a lot of the time, knowing the truth is more funny than it is scary. I'm assigning an essay. Oh, the class largely moans. Don't whine. It'll be fun. Who is all in this class? We had Catherine in it, and that was the only person last time. So Alex and Arabella, are you guys in Muggle Studies?
Probably not.
No.
Can I be in it
Okay.
this semester?
Nope.
No? Oh.
Yeah, you're locked into your choices and
Oh,
first
Not
shit.
if you want to take arithmancy.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, forget it. Yeah.
Catherine, are you back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize I was doing this whole thing for only someone who wasn't here. So why don't we actually just kind of retcon everything I just did and jump back to the original thing. Patrick.
Okay.
You are in the study
Period
hall
first.
right now.
I am
Yeah.
in the study hall.
You're in the study hall, spying on Hogarth and Arabella to the best of your ability.
I don't know if spying is the right word. I just happened to be there. But yes, I was.
And off on your right, as you're doing that, entirely focused in on that, kind of honed in, even past your best judgment, you can hear a voice to your right speak. What are you doing? You can hear Juniper moves in and sits down next to you.
What's it called? Catherine's like, guys, sit down or they'll see you.
Are you spying?
Yeah, I'm thinking Arabella's trying to make a move on my man.
No way, seriously.
Yeah.
Sits up a little bit. I don't know. Arabella doesn't really seem like the type, although I don't really know her very well.
Oh, you know how women are. They're sneaky and conniving. Or if they see a man that they want, they'll do whatever. They'll even pretend that they're not into him in order to get him. It's a whole thing.
Straight women, maybe.
What did you say?
Did you say that in character or out of character?
No. Like, what did she say? I didn't hear what she said.
She said straight women, maybe.
I'm just keeping my eye. But Catherine, what has happened already? What I've seen.
You've just seen them doing tarot card readings for each other. You can see Arabella kind of come up and touch her face just a little bit and look over toward Hogarth and look back down.
Catherine's
Your
like,
mind
Fuck you, Alex!
yeah,
warping, your mind warping that perception entirely.
yeah. Catherine's gonna be like, oh, Arabella, you look so fabulous today. Oh, Hogarth, you. She's making herself angry.
What the bitch? You are getting your knickers in a hole for this. Like that for no reason.
Inspiration to Patrick. Inspiration.
Oh, I knew it. I knew that I couldn't trust any guy around here. I absolutely knew it.
No, Hogarth wouldn't. You don't think.
Always the
Even if
quiet
Arabella
ones.
did.
What should I do?
Well, you're asking me for boy advice?
I mean,
don't think that's exactly my department.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, what would happen if Delilah did something?
Well, I don't know. Things have been kind of weird between me and Delilah lately.
What do you mean?
So, we're not really on good speaking terms right now.
What the hell is she? Is she pulling a Hogarth?
I don't think so. No, it's just complicated.
You can tell me. I won't flip out. I don't take things out of proportion. And then she looks back at Hogarth.
So I'm certain about that. She says with a little smile. That I don't really think here's exactly the place.
I mean, come on,
does
she's
seem very apprehensive to saying anything.
I mean, she's my best friend, and you know, the fact that she, you know, has feelings for you, then I kind of consider you a best friend by proxy, you know?
Oh, what we weren't friends already?
I mean, like,
It was only because you were friends with Delilah. I know that you're better friends with Delilah, but
I mean, I'm sorry, but if you broke her heart, if you broke her heart, then you know, come on, it's an unwritten rule. You should know this.
What if she broke mine?
Then I plead the fifth.
Well, that makes two of us, I guess.
I'll roll persuasion on her. Can I?
No.
Damn it.
She's going to pull out her textbooks and get study.
Just letting you know, if you're not going to tell me, I'm just going to ask Delilah.
Feel free.
Okay.
What are you doing for your free period, Catherine?
She was in the process of increasing her grade in, I think it was Charms. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was Charms. No, I got an O in Charms. Potions.
Hey, you're practicing potions?
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up to an O.
Make a potion making check.
24.
No way!
We
You
rolling
fucking
hot
did it.
today. Let's
You
go. We
fucking did
rolling
it.
hot today.
Catherine, you have all O's and 2 E's.
Let's go, dude.
Damn. Good job. Okay. The next class is Muggle Studies class. Who has a bag of chips? After takes a bite out.
Who's the favorite, bitch?
Well, we're
Oh, man.
Not me. Over. Fuck. I'm too sick for this.
oh god.
Fuck. Muggle Studies, similarly to Divination's class, has been somewhat underfunded. But the nice part is that because the 2 study halls are already taken up by other classes, Muggle Studies is going to be happening in the Muggle Studies showroom today. So no desks, just standing amid all the different Muggle technology down here, he says. Over these last few years, I feel like all of you have grown so much in your understanding of our 2 worlds. Of course, the separation is important for the prevention of wizarding authoritarianism, but I think a lot of the time, knowing the truth is actually more funny than it is scary. So, with that in mind, I'm assigning an essay. Oh! The class largely moans. Don't whine. It'll be fun.
Sorry.
The content will be about your favorite topic concerning how Muggle society has been misunderstood, has been wrong about, or has been misled about their own world by the existence of wizards, or vice versa. Your most ridiculous Muggle fact, if you will, that you learned was wrong upon taking this class. This will affect your grade, so I want some good titles. Some ideas. Muggle cryptozoology. How the Ministry hides the existence of the Mothman. Conjuration mishaps. Why Muggles are always missing a left sock. And ghosts. Much more annoying than terrifying. So, Catherine, you have to write me an essay title.
God damn it.
And make a Muggle studies check.
The most elaborate cover-up in history.
JFK's assassination.
The importance of the O.J. Simpson trial.
There's some wizard shit going on with
Oh.
O.J. Simpson.
My gosh.
Okay, make a Muggle studies check. Fuck.
That's such a that's
OJ Simpson, bruh.
Some kind of wizarding cover up there.
wizarding cover up. Did it roll? Oh, 11.
Yeah. It's gonna go down.
Aww.
Okay.
That's not one of the new
Um,
grades, though, right? I don't think so.
What?
There's
Every
not
one of the every one of the classes that you are taking, you will be also taking a Newt in.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, not a Newt. An Owl in. Newts are in 7th year.
Oh. Do I have an A in there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like fun. Looks like we're blowing through a lot of this. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut to everyone else for the people who had free periods from like that herbology class. So that's Alex, Arabella, and technically Naz. So Alex and Arabella, earlier in the day, you guys had free periods. Now those are supposed to take place in the study hall, which is still being overseen by Madame Trelawney, and so it's no talk, complete blackness. You're going to be here for about 2 hours. That sucks. Now, I think last time that we were in the study hall. No, I think I'm thinking of a different game, maybe. But do you guys want to stay here, or do you guys want to maybe try to find a way out? Or are we just working on little things, Alex and Arabella?
I think I'm gonna try and sneak out because I want to explore this place a little bit.
Well, actually, I think with Madame Trelawney having a terrible hangover, it might be quite easy to do so.
Do I have to sneak out, or can I just like pretend, like kind of ask her to go to the ladies' room?
She would give you like the ladies like the pass, bathroom pass.
Sweet. I'm gonna take that and leave.
And since she's so hungover, I don't think she really notices that you don't come back.
Cool.
I'll be looking for an
Alex,
exit.
what about you?
I'm gonna be looking
There
for
is
like
only
a more
one
permanent
door
exit.
in and out. There is also like 5 or 6 tall windows that are just overhanging the herbology, the old herbology area below you. If you're looking for maybe secret passages or something, you can make an investigation check.
Alrighty. $24.
The 24, Arabella goes out to the bathroom. You're like, that's a really good idea. You head over and you're like, Professor, I need to go to the bathroom. And she's like, you'll have to wait. Someone else is going.
No, they already came back, Professor.
Oh, too loud. Too
I'm sorry, Professor. They already came back.
loud. No. She like waves you away, so you have to walk back. Oh, there's got to be a way out of here. Hogwarts Castle is so multifaceted. Look around. I think Wilfred's in herbology. No, he's not in herbology this year. So Wilfred would be in here. You look around to maybe hang out with your best bud. And you don't see him here. You check around, and you can eventually find near the back of the room, on the second rise, there is a tile that is just slightly askew. You can see something beyond it. You head down into the floor and pull up the tile, and you can see a small ladder that leads down into a short tunnel is right here.
Oh. Gonna take a quick look around to see if anyone's like watching, and then I will head down.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to, because of how dark it is, Madame Trelawney, you're able to just pop down, put that tile back, and exit down, down, down into the dungeons. You would be exiting out into a disused potion room. Oh wait, no. Let's make it the wait. I think it's the Dungeon of Disrepair is what it's called. So you exit out into a room that has water flowing down from the ceiling just a little bit and drips. The floor looks like it has seen a war, and the pillars that hold up the ceiling, half of them are broken.
Nice.
You're in the
Dingy.
dungeons.
Well, this will do nicely. And he will. Let's see. Is there like I'm sure there are like dark corners around in this dingy, dilapidated dungeon, right?
Well, I mean, you got the dilapidated dungeon. That's just one room. You could exit out into the hall. You're in the northern dungeons right now. You could go anywhere if you wanted.
Let's see. Funny thing is, I think for the moment, I just want to study to get my arithmancy grade up.
Why did we leave?
Because the study hall above is boring, and I wanna study inside my cottage.
Okay, yeah. Maybe you make your way back. No, you weren't here for that. Okay. If you got one of those, then you can set it up down here. You flip open a briefcase that will unfold into a solid door. Turning the handle, you walk into a nice, heated, and cozy cottage.
Best place to learn.
You
Yeah,
plop
I
down
will.
on the nearby couch across from the fire, and you can smell some leftovers when you were last in here through the half wall that looks into the kitchen.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna work on some ancient runes homework.
Okay. Alex like eats an apple. That's just like working on little things here and there, casting little lines in the air, thinking about it, coming back, tapping it. Doesn't work. You try it again. Um, make a make an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation. 1 second. Um, 19.
Okay. Arithmancy.
Wait,
So you haven't yet
he
taken
has keen mind,
arithmancy.
doesn't he? Alex has keen mind, right?
I do.
So it should just
That-
automatically go up, right? This grade.
The thing is he doesn't have a previous grade.
Oh, okay.
So
I
what
see.
I'm giving him is I'm giving him an E, and I'm putting an asterisk. That means he gets preferential grading whenever we do it. Meaning that if he gets close but not actually on the mark, I'll still give him that O.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I meant ancient runes. I had the E in ancient runes. My goal was to get it to an O.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
okay. So I'll get rid of that. That'll then we didn't even have to roll for it. Okay.
Yep. I wasn't sure if there was
You have
anything
keen mind.
else going on. That's why I rolled.
Okay. So we're good there. Arabella, you are out in the halls right now, and you can overhear some aurors walking through the halls. One of them is carrying a heavy bundle, like a bag, over his shoulders. So, why Magnus always gets us to do this shit job? I'd much rather be on the streets in London, looking after these petty kids. He needs us for when the beasties come running. I guess you're right.
I'm gonna like not exactly hide, but just kind of like sort of step to the side just so I'm not in their direct line of view.
Sure. Where are you heading?
I don't know exactly. I'm gonna vaguely head in the direction of a bathroom, but just
Okay.
Everything
in case.
always
There
happens
is
in a
one that is
bathroom.
not too far away. Just south. Okay. Let me quickly pull up the map here. Hogwarts
Like
map.
honestly, I just kind of want to explore the castle.
We're doing exploration. Okay, okay. So currently you were on the 4th floor before this. Just zoom out a bit. F11. Showing window now. Okay, here we are. So you're in the Eastern Study Hall. Head down. You can hear those aurors walking down the steps, down the large coiling staircase, the serpentine corridor. And the girls' toilets is directly on the right. Um, but you can see many different kinds of classes in this area. Go ahead and make me a investigation check.
Okay. Haha. 12.
12. All right. Do you have inspo?
I don't think so because I used it up last session. Yeah, no, I don't.
Didn't I give you one this session?
Nope. You
gave
didn't
one
mention
to
it.
me. You gave one to me, definitely.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you gave one to someone else, though.
It was definitely not me.
You're walking south to see what you can see. And yeah. On your left-hand side, there's a door. You can hear people coming through the hallway on your right here, and they're about to come walking down here. You are too far to be going to the girls' toilets, so you grab the nearest door and just pull yourself inside. You can. The room inside is dark, so you don't believe that there should be anybody in here. And make a stealth check really quick.
Okey-doke. This I'm good at. Still could roll really bad because this dice doesn't like me, but
Well,
12.
I got a 7 for their perception.
Well,
So,
that's okay then.
they walk down the hall, and you can hear their footsteps go out of earshot. And then you take a gander at the area you found yourself in. It is a large room with stacks upon stacks of books, old books with made of vellum or covered in thick layers of old dust and soot. The entire room has no lights on, and often rooms will actually illuminate when you walk inside for torchlight. There is a fireplace that's in here that doesn't turn on either. There is no wood in here, like in the actual fireplace, and it's difficult to see. Do you cast the most?
Is there like a window on the door?
Yes, there's like a frosted glass window on the door that lets in just the slightest of light.
How much can I see without Lumos?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. Uh,
17 is
ro-
not bad.
no.
So, on the farther side, you can see just like a sliver of light. You can see dark curtains that block out an old window that seemingly has been untouched. The air down here smells stagnant and old. You feel like if you would get some kind of respiratory disease if you stayed down here for long enough. And there's an old desk that's here that's similarly piled up with books and letters and different pieces of paper stacked up around them. And there is an armchair that is pushed away from you, pointing toward the old fireplace. What do you look at?
I think I'm gonna try and go to the desk and see if I can figure out like who occupied this room at one point.
1 second, please.
Oh, this is interesting.
Just want to find something here. Uh-huh. Okay. There we are. Okay. Looking on the desk, you were able to find a little note. It looks really, really old. The paper looks like it has like become hardened with age or like brittle, and it is written in old ink. It says, Professor Binns. I must say I was baffled by your recent observation that students, in your opinion, seem to be rather lethargic. I can confidently say that I have not seen evidence of such lethargy in my own class. I even took it upon myself to speak with some students in the hope of getting to the bottom of this anomaly. Upon this, I soon learned that you have been lecturing them on the little-known facts of historical conflicts. Perhaps you might think of moving more swiftly through the finer details. One of them was almost in tears, describing a test question pertaining to Grimbald Weft and the number of buttons found on the wizard's garment in the rebellion of 1752. Apparently one additional button above the norm had been affixed? ? It's entirely up to you, but students likely struggle to appreciate such nuances. Only my opinion, of course, and I do hope you don't mind my mentioning. Sincerely, Abraham Ronan.
Okay.
You are in Professor Binns' office.
Great. Cool.
And as you turn around to get like one final look at the classroom, you can see the hand of the armchair, like turned around toward you. And you can see a skeletal hand gripped on the armchair.
All right. I'm gonna try and kind of sneak sort of into the shadows a little bit.
Yeah,
Hide.
you can
best
pull
I can.
back away from that. All is quiet.
Yeah.
Nothing else that happens.
Okay.
Are you exiting? Or are you doing
Yeah,
something else?
I'm gonna try and exit. I don't know what the deal is with Professor Binns.
Shut the door there. And yeah, that is Professor Binns' office. It was real dusty.
Good to know. Right. Where to next?
And that's your free period.
That's my free period.
Okay. We got Alex, we got Arabella, so we're all caught up with the free periods because Naz is not here. So that is a good place to take our break.
Nice.
We will come back in 10 minutes.
Bye.
Yay.
Where's my headphone thing? There it is.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh. How are you, Mike?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Oh, not bad. Can't complain, really. Said, how are things over at Jeff Bezos' land?
Oh, not too bad.
Good.
In my case, at least, at the moment.
Cool.
So, how about you?
Oh, yeah. Well, just like I mentioned earlier, the project got canceled, so we're just waiting on the new one. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. So, what subclass are you? You're Ancient Runes and Arithmancy?
Yep.
And what does that do exactly? What's the specialty for that? Like, what's the...
Know-it-all class.
Well, yeah, of course, but, other than that.
I can learn new spells that I craft a little bit simpler, a little bit easier, and spells I learn in Arithmancy and Ancient Runes gain some additional benefits.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yep. That's why I'm like, dang, sorry, Div.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I prepared to do well in all my classes, but I'm not spending that much.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Back. Alrighty, guys. Where's my music? My music's turned off. Music pattern. Another bit. Okay. For all of you, the end of day comes. Quiet, unassuming.
Did we
It's
do
been a quiet
arithmetic?
week so far. No, that's later.
Hey,
We've had a quiet week so far for the most part. While these ordinances have been put in place, they've begun to become more commonplace among the school. There are plenty of them. Some students getting in trouble for them, but as long as you keep your head down and try not to draw attention to yourself, you're normally fine. You all file into the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Professor Rojas stands at the front of the room, her wand in hand and a sense of excitement about her. Everyone, step forward. Today is going to be a special class, she says. Like that time you made us fight for our lives in a pop quiz, Levi says snidely.
Oh, that was
please,
one of our
no one was
easier
fighting
ones.
for their lives, Mr. Nelson. What did you say, Catherine?
That was one of our easier classes.
I think Levi will look at you like, are you out of your mind?
Maybe.
Well, what about that time when you had us face a boggart then? Like that? Janus seems a little annoyed. No, not like that. Wait, you still do that? You can hear a voice say from behind Rojas. Up the stairs, you see the headmistress is standing next to a man about... Oh, Naz is here.
I've returned.
Hey, Mark.
You died,
You
actually.
came back at the perfect time.
perfect time to come back.
I am
Make
going
your
to
final death
completely
save.
restart. I'm going to completely restart my entire scene here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Naz,
Hi.
you file into the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. Professor Rojas stands at the front of the room, her wand in hand and a sense of excitement about her. Everyone, step forward. Today is going to be a special class. Like that time you made us fight for our lives in a pop quiz? Levi says snidely. Oh, please, no one was fighting for their lives, Mr. Nelson. Well, what about that time when you had us face a boggart then? Like that? Janus seems annoyed. No, not like that. Wait, You still do that? You can hear a voice say from behind Rojas. Up the stairs, you see the headmistress is here, standing next to a man about Dildro's age, looking handsome in a corduroy suit. Well, cat's out of the bag. Headmistress? She says to... oh, wait, no, we don't...
Headmistress?
This has changed. Yeah, this has
Yeah,
changed.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
This has changed. See, I had to rewrite 5th year. Looks like this is one of my edits that got slipped through the cracks. I'll quickly highlight this for next time I do it. I think she still will be here, at least. So, she says, Headmistress... Oh, I mean, Professor. She says toward Minerva, her voice carrying through the room. I've brought a very special guest with me today. Many of you may have heard of him, and for those of you who haven't, let me introduce you to Mr. Harry Potter.
Ooh, Lightning Boy.
No
Oh.
fucking way, Nate says, his mouth agape.
Are we supposed to know who that is? Sort of just whisper under my breath.
Oh, no,
To
he's
who?
some guy.
I don't know. Whoever's next to me.
Catherine just so happens to be next to you. What? Liz, you had said something. What were you saying?
No, I was just. All I said was her eyes go wide.
Gotcha. The students kind of gasp in recognition as Mr. Potter steps down the stairs with Professor McGonagall and takes his place beside Professor Rojas. He surveys the class with a soft smile before speaking. Good day. I hear you're in need of some help. I can already see some of you getting your quills out for an autograph, and I will vanish your whole bag if I need to, Mr. Morgan. Put it down. Morgan will he's going through his bag desperately and put it softly down. Oh my gosh, what is this that Ash just posted? I do not have the time to watch it.
Watch it after the game. It's great. Trust me.
Okay. And Morgan does so sadly. Good. Pleasure to have you, Mr. Potter. Rojas places a hand on his shoulder and shakes his hand with her other. Please, call me Harry. Among being a living legend, Harry is a master of a particularly difficult defensive charm, aren't you, my boy? Some would say, I suppose. Think you could help us out? Rojas asks. Oh, no. Did you know this would happen? He asked Minerva, and she just smiles. It was my idea, I admit, Rojas states. When Minerva told me you were coming by for the day, I had to do what I could to see you in action. Chosen one, she says. Harry kind of closes his eyes and rolls his eyes with his eyes closed. If you could, Harry, it would mean the world, McGonagall whispers to him. Oh boy. Well, what they say isn't wrong. The spell I'm about to teach you is called Expecto Patronum. It's a powerful spell, used to protect against Dementors and some of the most dangerous creatures that you could encounter in the Wizarding World. To cast this spell correctly, you'll need a focus. The spell is cast from the heart. You'll need to dig deep, elicit emotions, memories of happy times. And when you feel you have it, you'll channel that energy outward. Like this. Harry raises his wand and demonstrates incantation and movement as he speaks Expecto Patronum. And a silver stag appears in front of him, clopping on the ground. The class watches in awe as it starts to walk softly around the classroom. It takes off into a sprint and will kind of hit into the sky, into the ceiling above you, and then disappear. It takes a great deal of practice and control to cast a spell correctly, but with dedication and hard work, I believe that every one of you will be able to master it. Harry concludes. How about, you, he says, pointing toward one of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to roll a d6. Oh, shit. Hockey mushroom. Hey, what about you? He says, pointing directly at Mr. Alex Quilmaine. Why not give it a go? The class claps as you are sort of obligated toward the front of class.
Sure. He
You come
will
close.
get up and slightly timidly walk to the front of the class.
Harry will come off onto your right-hand side. Says, don't worry about them. Just look at me. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. Okay. Not Alex. I want you to think. I want you to go deep in your memories. Find something that elicits a kind of feeling that you want to keep for a long time. A kind of happy place. Go ahead,
Right.
close your eyes right now. You can do it with me.
All right.
And you think, and after a minute, Harry will at least ask, do you have it?
I think I've got it.
The wand movement's like this. He'll grab your one hand and kind of give you a little flick upward. It's like a nice upward swell. And first question, do you have any corruption points?
I do not.
Okay. Then I would like you please to make a charisma save.
All right. Lucky. 16.
Success. I would like you please, Mr. Alex, to describe your happiest memory.
Oh, I think it would have to be the time I was sitting watching a fireworks show with someone that I respect quite a bit.
Big D. Describe to me the scene. Describe to me the way that Alex was feeling. What he saw from his perspective. The thoughts he maybe had in the moment.
Yeah, I think it's a precise moment it happened. I think Alex definitely thinking about the future, definitely thinking about the fact that anything is possible if he had already achieved what felt like an impossible dream.
So, some of us weren't here when this actually happened in game. It was a cold winter night on a large snowbank on the hill on the siding of Hogsmeade. It was mid-4th year, and you knew that you would be leaving soon. But looking to your right, seeing Janice staring up at the it was Janice?
It was Janice.
Yeah. Staring up at Janice and seeing her face kind of lit up by the multicolored lights that exploded in the sky above. The fire show of great proportions. You found yourself looking more toward her than at the fireworks. It was hard in the first place even to get her to come here, let alone go on a little date with you. And nothing made you happier in that moment. I'd like you please to attempt Expecto Patronum, and I just realized right now Mike, this is the only. I don't know. Did we put it in the bot? This is the only other one. It has a DC 20.
I don't think we have the particular
Okay, so
extra
we'll
check in
have
the
to
bot.
edit that sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only other spell I currently know of that has a heightened DC.
21.
Got it anyway.
Let's go.
Hey.
So, oh, I definitely need to get that out. Yeah, good. I've got that. I think if I pull, pull Patronus rolling tables. Okay, so you are Ravenclaw, Alex. What are you?
Yep.
You're Ravenclaw. What background are you? Troublemaker?
mm,
Quidditch fan, protector, potioneer,
I want to say
groundskeeper.
I actually potioneer. It's potioneer.
Okay. Roll me please a d10.
9.
Okay. Or rather, oh right, this isn't how I did it before. I didn't get people to roll the d10. Instead, what I did was just to help out. This is the recommended. I'm sending you the recommended list, and you can pick between them if you want.
Oh, I think we got to go for the husky.
Okay.
That's cute.
Yeah. So Alex, I again throw it to you as Alex is staying next to Harry Potter. He has his eyes closed. He has the wand moving down. He takes in a deep breath. You see a little smile come over his face. Expecto Patronus. And out of Alex's wand is a bright white light that culminates together into something. Alex, describe to me what it does and what it looks like.
So it looks like an Alaskan husky, which I've posted into chat. Siberian husky. And yeah, it's a giant dog bursts forth from the tip of his wand, and we'll go just kind of merrily trotting around the class before returning to his side and looking expectantly.
Wanna pet it?
That's it. That's it. That's what we do. And you can see the entire class is like giving a good clap. Janice is there with a big smile, clapping for you. Wilfred, I think, is like really excited for you too. Alex, yeah! And Rojas looks toward McGonagall, and she said, "You really weren't kidding." McGonagall says, "At this, he's the best."
I'm just standing at the back of the room and I don't say anything, but I'm just kind of like standing at the back, leaning against a wall, and I just roll my eyes.
Alex, you have successfully conjured a corporeal, Patronus, and that is one success for your Expecto Patronum roll. And in this moment right now, that's definitely going to help out your grade. So, grades. Alex, DA. You got 21. And the charisma save, you got 16. I'm going to give an E overall. You've done exceptional. You've exceeded expectations.
Rude.
And as for everybody else, Harry will say, feel free to break off. Again, happiest memories. Only happiest memories. If you allow derision, anger, sadness to seep in, it's not going to be as powerful. It may not even cast at all. I'll be walking around the room helping. As will I, Rojas says. I think I'll take a seat. Okay. So, whenever each of you guys go, what you guys are going to do is you're going to choose one person whom you want to spy on to see what they're able to do. Yeah, one person to spy on, and then and then you get to attempt it. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it.
Okay. Miss Liz. Question: do you have any corruption points?
No, this isn't Morgan. No.
Does
No.
anyone have any corruption points?
I don't think so.
I
Nags,
do.
how many
bad
corruption
man.
points do you have?
I only have the one.
Okay.
I do have a
not bad.
question about it though, because I know you can atone for corruption points and stuff like that to get them to go away, but my corruption point came because I was targeting another player that's no longer in the game. So
Yeah, there is a way to get rid of it. You have to go to therapy with Professor Bruce.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just an asshole in third year. I don't know what else to say.
Them hormones, dude.
Bit of a bully.
What do you do? It's puberty. It makes you angry.
Throwing pumpkins at people's heads. Yeah, they happen to be flying hundreds of feet above the ground on brooms, but I mean, that's just what it was.
All right, so Liz, firstly, who do you want to see? Looking around the class, what NPC do you want to snoop on to see what they get?
So because I did one successful downtime with her, so we're kind of friends, I guess. Gemma.
Gemma, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gemma right now is trying her best. She's been trying to cast Expecto Patronum. There is a slight, like, wisp of white energy that is just coming maybe an inch out of her wand and then immediately receding. Expecto Patronum. She tries again, and she keeps trying that same thing, and she is unable to get her happy memory. Now, I still reveal whether or not they got it. I reveal what it would be if she could cast a Patronus. Her Patronus would be a Black Widow spider.
Nice.
This is for
It
who?
would be this small.
Gemma.
Oh, for Gemma.
Nice.
Okay. Miss Liz, make me a charisma save.
Oh fuck. Okay. This is gonna be bad.
You're a willpower caster, aren't you?
No, I'm an intellect caster, dude.
Oh man.
This
Yeah,
is
we
going-
hate that.
Hogarth, did you roll your portent?
Yeah, that's what that roll was.
Okay.
You
Aww.
can help somebody.
That's a
Aw,
natural-
Mike posted a picture of the husky.
Dude,
What?
natural 20 on the charisma save.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
It's
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Miss Liz, tell me about your happiest memory. Try to describe it in as much detail as you can. Try to
Sure.
push in feelings, perceptions, and thoughts that you had in the moment.
Sure. So this is about a year. So how long have I been at Hogwarts at this point, Alex? Just a timeline, just get a time reference.
It's difficult because you've joined multiple games
No,
later on.
In this game, I started
Yeah.
at the beginning of first semester, fifth year. Just give
First
give it that.
semester of fifth year.
Couple months.
So you've been here for 6 months?
Okay, so this happened about a year and a half ago. This is in downtown St. Louis, Missouri, in a bookstore, on a back alley next
Don't
to a
do this to
bookstore.
me.
Don't worry,
Oh.
it's coming. So this is
Don't
when.
do this to me.
So basically, this is we're both me and my, well,
Just reveal it, my guy. You
yeah,
can just
we're-
reveal it.
yeah, I
Now's
will.
the time.
I will. So me and my now ex-girlfriend at the time, Madison Cartwright, who was a Muggle high school student. So she is basically, so Liz is here to drop off a book. And so Madison's parents own this bookstore. This is in St. Louis, downtown St. Louis. So Liz drops off the book to her parents, and Madison sees her from the back room, and her dad is there in this front store, and Liz looks at her dad, and looks at Madison, and then immediately leaves, almost scared. and her dad gives her like almost a dirty look. And then she goes outside. Madison follows her, and they go. Madison takes her into the alley next to the bookstore, and they kiss for the first time.
No.
After
No!
a short discussion with one another,
Oh.
she's probably very thankful that you came by and
And Madison is a
missing
muggle.
you.
Madison is a muggle, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Liz is very uncomfortable in these surroundings. She's wearing these awkward muggle clothes, but she's obviously doesn't belong here. But the only reason she came here was to see her. And
Yeah.
No.
And probably Madison somewhat knows that you don't often come around to this part
No.
of town.
No.
And
This is downtown St. Louis. Yeah.
Yeah. She was very thankful that you were here.
Yep.
And she says, she talks about missing you.
Yep. And
She
that was
hadn't
our
seen you
first
for a while.
kiss. That was our first
No.
kiss.
Two of
And
you guys make out in the back alley.
Yep.
I'm gonna cry.
No.
I'm gonna
Yep.
cry.
And then we make out in the back alley. Yeah. Just to
And
be
that is
clear,
your happy memory.
oh, it is very happy.
It's so
You're a natural
sad.
fucking 20.
If
That's
you'll
so
allow me,
fucking
Alex, I will
sad,
continue
dude.
what happens after. This is the happy memory, right?
Oh boy.
Sure, if you want to keep going.
Please.
Your
So
call.
happiness ends after this part. So
Oh no.
So here's what happens.
You might not want to add the unhappy part
No, I'm not
because
gonna add
then
it. So this is just for everyone to know.
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm not. This
Well,
is not
yeah,
the
it's fun
part.
as hell.
She cuts her memory off at this point, right? Because after that, as they're both returning, Madison gets hit by a drunk driver.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! That's sad as fuck.
Now Madison gets hit by a drunk driver. Liz panics. She doesn't know how to call 911 or anything like that. She casts a pisky on her. Pulls out her wand in the middle of a muggle, downtown St. Louis, muggle city. She casts a pisky on her, and then grabs her. And
The muggle came out of his car at that point and kind of was, of course, drunk, but kind of saw that and
She
was
turns
taken
around.
aback at the
No, so here's what
small,
happens.
slight
Here's what
miracle that had happened.
stupefy on the muggle.
Oh.
Pisky on
Double down.
a pisky on what's her name? Madison. And then-
Damn, what's her name?
sorry.
Went from kissing to what's her name?
Be nice, Patrick.
No, Patrick is. I know he's good. Liz literally carries her arm to shoulder because with the pisky her bones are like kind of fixed, and she carries her back into the store and basically just leaves in a hurry because she knows the Makuzas Obliviators are going to come after her at this point. That's
So
the
for
full-
you,
Yeah.
you can recall this kind of special moment that the two of you shared, a time that you thought might be the start of something new, the start of a new era, and ended so abruptly. And as those thoughts begin to creep in, push them away. You don't want to remember her like that. Not right now. Instead, you, with an actual 20, lean into the happiness that you felt in that moment.
Mhm.
And you have advantage
Ooh.
to attempt to cast a Spectre Patronum.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So that's spell attempt, right?
/
That's
spell
cool.
attempt, Expecto Patronum. The DC is 20, so
I do have advantage, and it's a charm.
you do have advantage. Is a charm.
Okay, expecto Patronum. That's a 16, and I'll try it again.
Oh, I must have bumped it up then, Alex.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah, because it's normally not at 6th, 7th level spell.
Oh fuck!
Aw.
Okay. All right. You can
Wait, hold on.
this feeling within you.
Shh. Nah, that dice roll. That's a 14.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
You're
Jordan.
welcome.
I love you.
Polgar's important.
Love you too. oh, let's. Can we make this more interesting?
Yeah,
Let's
please.
make this more interesting real quick.
If you want to legitimate it, but by all means.
Yeah, yeah, because like Hogarth knows.
I will fail the wisdom save happily.
Hogarth's been
knows.
like spending as many 4th level spell slots as possible.
But no, Hogarth
Legitimate.
knows like Liz's story already because he legitimates the shit out of her like in the first 5 seconds of meeting her.
He really
I
did,
think-
didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
I for sure did. And
You can do
I
it again.
think-
I'll fail the wisdom save happily.
Yeah, and I think he would know that and be like, "No, this is awful," and he would like legitimate her. And then seeing that memory, he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna let this not happen." And he'll
As she's starting to falter.
change fate.
Yeah, I think I faltered a little bit because of the rest of the memory. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll
Yeah.
be like, "No," and he will change fate for you.
Thank you, Jordan. I love that.
You're welcome. Besties.
He just edits your thoughts just slightly. And go ahead, keep rolling until you get it. Or I
So,
guess you could always
Jordan,
just go
Jordan,
manually
well,
change it.
Oh, I can manually. Yeah, I'll manually add it. It's fine.
Okay.
And then so I don't know.
Okay, so since you successfully did it, you have no corruption points. You got a natural fucking 20. What is your background?
Bookworm.
Bookworm. You are Slytherin.
Yep.
Okay. Here is your options.
You can literally pick anything else too if you have an idea already.
If you have an idea that you think like super fits you or something like that, then we can do that. But
Bald eagle.
well, funny enough, that's the second one.
That's
on the
cool.
list. But look at the whole list, just
Okay.
in case.
Where is the list? Oh, in there. Okay.
I just sent it to you. You're hidden.
Yeah, eagle. Definitely eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Liz casts out for her first time there trying it, Expecto Patronum. And Liz, you do falter. There's that bit of like, maybe it wasn't good enough. And then there is a bright flash of light that comes out of your wand. You can feel the memory like running through your head and literally become corporeal in the space around you. And a bald eagle takes flight into the sky above.
Nice.
It will fly around circularly and then land up in the rafters above.
Nice. So Liz has tears flowing from both of her eyes, and she has her face covered. Like,
Oh, Garth, make a charisma save.
Okay.
yeah, I know everyone can see this, not just Hogarth. Like this is no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, but Hogarth was looking at your fucking memories.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing if Hogarth's crying.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Hogarth
Yeah,
is
I'm
currently
fucking
crying as well
I'm
with
crying.
Liz. On the other side of the fucking classroom.
He's ugly crying for sure.
Okay, with an actual 20, that's going to be an O, Elizabeth.
Oh my.
Hey, look at you. Oh.
I have half a mind to send Mike to the Shadow Realm just for that joke.
Wow. Damn.
What happened?
I'm trying to be supportive over here.
What joke did you make? I don't know.
I said, you got an O, and then Alex said, oh my.
Oh my god.
I don't get that joke. I don't get it.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, I see. I see.
My, oh.
The stupid joke.
How dare you.
Okay. Sorry. Coughing a bit. Okay.
Boom, baby.
We've got Alex and Elizabeth out of the way. Who's going up next?
Guess I'll go.
I swear, if
Okay.
Catherine's Patronus is not like fucking Uncle Sam or some shit, I'm gonna scream.
It's just the.
It's actually
Fucking
Uncle Sam.
Oh,
It
God.
is a waving
Uh-huh.
American flag.
Yeah. The American flag just flies out.
It's somehow
I have
playing
an
the national
idea.
anthem too.
Yeah.
What is like the state animal of
No, it's-
Texas?
it's
Like the
bald
ball. It
eagle.
would be a
Steer.
bald eagle.
I was just
It's
gonna
the
say,
steer,
it's a fucking
yeah, the
bald
bull.
eagle.
Steer.
It's a bull. The steer.
Yeah, it's a bull.
Yeah.
Well, she is
The
stubborn as
More
a
like
bull, so
bullshit.
that would make sense.
She is
The
stubborn as a
longhorn.
bull. That's certainly an option if you want it. But anyway,
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
that is if we can get it,
It's so
right? So
funny.
make a
We can get
charisma
it.
save.
I'm pretty good at those. And I was given an inspiration. Oh man,
Yo,
fuck is Magic
could it
Mysterium
be
at?
me?
Come on.
Charisma save?
Yep.
What did I
Fuck
roll?
yeah.
22.
Got a +8.
22.
Man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Willpower shenanigans.
Okay. Catherine. This music I'm listening to is just fucking perfect. The Southern Common Room ambience, the
Mhm.
one I'm on right now. Catherine, go ahead and describe to me your happiest memory.
All right. Imagine a Cowboys game just ended, and imagine the Cowboys actually lost this game.
Oh, surprising! Who would have thought?
Suck my dick. Anyway,
Don't you mean the
Cowboys-
Texas Rough Riders?
Rough Riders, whatever.
Are the Cowboys supposed to be bad? I don't know anything about football.
And they're not. But what's it call it? So
Fan-fucking-tastic,
you,
though.
you know at sports games those entrances where the athletes actually come out of
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they go onto the field, where Catherine is just chilling there because her dad freaking owns the damn
Owns the
stadium.
team.
And an injured Troy Aikman comes in, and Catherine kind of like sees him walking by, and she's like, "Hey, Troy." He turns around, and she's like, she's like a child, by the way. No matter what
Like 10
happens,
years old.
yeah, like 10 years old. She's like, no matter what happens, I still think you're the best. And then Troy, he like looks at her and he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he like turns around, and then she's like, hey, Troy. And then he turns around again. Do you want a Pepsi? And
Oh
he's
my
like,
god!
and
I hate you so
and
much
he's
right
like,
now.
he's like, no, and she's like, seriously, and he takes it, grabs it, and he drinks it, and then Catherine walks away. She's like, all right, I see that you don't want to speak to me, and Troy says, hey, kid. She turns around, and Troy throws his jersey at her. And then Catherine's like, oh, gee, thanks. And then she like gives him a hug and then runs off.
Troy was having a hard day. And you were there to help him feel a little better about himself.
Yep.
Does he also like hold up the can of Pepsi with the label out to the camera?
Yes, of course.
I want you to know, I hate you.
Sparkles.
Mean Joe Green is coming for your ass. I know exactly what you're
I can't believe someone got the reference.
I
That's
fucking
such a
hate
fucking
it.
old reference. That's such an old reference.
That's a fucking. I hate you so much.
I don't know what I expected from Catherine.
It's an old reference,
I
but it
don't
checks
know
out.
what I
It's
expected.
such an old reference.
Oh, me Joe Green is gonna send you a letter now.
I don't understand any of this football shit. So.
I am imposing disadvantage on the charisma saving throw.
Oh my god.
Roll again.
Because it's a memory
Wait,
that didn't
what?
actually
You're
happen.
What are you talking
I
about?
am.
I'm gonna get disadvantage?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Roll for
Yeah,
it one more
fake
time.
memories are harder to make happen, you know?
It's not a fake memory.
It's not a fake memory.
It's a memory.
But
It's all on TV. Is what you did.
It's not that
there's a
good,
fucking
but
meme.
it's what it is.
18.
You still fucking get it, yeah.
Let's go.
All right. To Catherine, this is one of her happiest memories. And Catherine, having a mind of a steel book, that's all it takes. Go ahead and make me attempt
the jersey
to
of her
cast
hero.
Expecto Patronum.
I'm rolling charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
You also added in a fucking dead meme into that shit.
It's
It's
not
not
a
a
meme.
dead
it was
meme. It's not a dead meme.
It's not
Excuse
a
me, sir.
meme.
It's an older meme, but it checks out.
Like
It's
that
not a
old
meme.
ass fucking commercial, isn't it?
It's a commercial from
it's from-
1979 for Coca-Cola.
What?
Yeah.
How old are you, Patrick?
Huh?
How old are
I'm
you?
30. I am
Oh.
30, okay?
It's like,
He's a 70-year-old man. He just sounds like he's 30.
That's what I was saying. Mean
Plus
Joe Green
9.
is gonna send
you
us
gotta
a
do a spell
letter.
attempt. Okay.
I was hoping, no, it's JHC plus my charisma. Okay.
No,
22.
no, it's not.
It's charms.
It's
Oh,
not.
it's
Charms.
It's a
It's
charm
charms?
spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's
13.
charms plus dex.
My bad.
Well, you got a
Uh,
13 on the die. What's the
13.
actual math?
So, my charms. What is my fucking charms? My charms is. My charms is plus 5. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's 20. Yeah, it's
You
20.
just barely fucking got a 20.
Yep.
You got it. All right. You're
Let's
Quidditch
go.
fan background, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Quidditch fan.
Just doing
Like,
a
you can
bowl.
pick what you want. You can do the bowl if you want. I just want to
I was going to do a longhorn. That was
other
my
options.
plan.
I just want to show you the other options too. And you can do your own thing after. There you go. Those are the options sent to Team Hidden.
Oh shit, that would be cool as fuck. That would be cool as hell. But I'm gonna keep the longhorn.
Absolutely. Okay. Catherine, you see like a shit-eating grin come over Catherine's face. A big, wide smile, a sort of chuckle. And you cast out, okay, Expecto Patronum. There's a spark, and one final one that will shoot out the end of your wand. And at first, it looks like the white smoke has kind of formed into what looks like a jersey that immediately fills out to be a large, great horned cow. With those like
Steer.
long
A
horns that come up.
longhorn.
It's a steer. That's what it's called.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, it's called a longhorn. But yeah.
What kind of is it like the picture or like what kind of?
It's like the photo.
Obviously, there's no color, but what kind of pattern does it have on its skin?
Exactly like the photo.
Cool. Yeah, a sort of like large, solid patch along the main length, with lighter patches on the back and the underside as well, sort of a stippling.
Sick.
It'll like stamp the ground in place. That was a strong one. I wouldn't want to come face to face with it, Harry says, with like a smile as he walks past.
Thank you, Lightning Boy.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Oh my gosh. The disrespect.
It's not disrespect.
It's absolutely
Totally is.
disrespect. What the fuck are you talking
He
about?
fucking hates
Oh,
Lightning Boy
funny,
shit.
though.
Okay. So that's Catherine. Catherine, I hate to fucking say it. No, you got an 18 with the new charisma. So I'm giving you a fucking E. I'm giving you an E.
In charms?
Done.
That's an
In
18?
DADA. It's DADA
That's even
class.
worse. That's even worse.
Deal with it. Deal with it,
Oh my
Fawcett.
fucking god, that's even worse.
You got a 21 though.
No, I need something
And an
else.
18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Patrick. I tried.
If you get over 20 on both, I give it a... Which, Elizabeth, you did. Oh no, I don't know if you did, actually. Yeah,
No,
you
I
did. You got
a
the natural 20,
on
and
one,
then...
So yeah.
I just need to blow my nose really quick. You let me know who's next.
I did get over 20, but I got disadvantage because I referenced a commercial. Damn it.
You thought you could get away with it? I am.
Bro, no one got that reference except for you, damn it. That's such
I
a
know
freaking
all.
old commercial.
Mark, how old are you?
I'm only 25.
Are you like 80? I don't know.
25. I turned 26 this
Like,
year.
no one fucking talks about this commercial anymore. What the fuck?
25 too. But you're talking to a bunch of fucking D&D nerds. Reese likes Power Rangers.
Yo,
Hold on.
where did that stray from about Power Rangers come from? What the fuck?
It's the
Yeah.
furthest thing from football that I can think of.
I don't know why you expect people to know.
Hey, they're pretty athletic on Power Rangers. I think they had a.
That is true.
Did they have a football player at one point? I feel like they did.
They
I know
had
they
someone
had,
that
like,
did
a-
sports. They had someone that did sports.
They had a pilot. I know, like
They had a
stunt pilot.
cheerleader.
Reese,
Yeah.
do you know many Power Rangers fans who are football players?
I mean,
There's
I don't
probably
know football
plenty.
players, so
There's probably plenty.
I don't know any football players.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. Here's the thing. I used to play football, and I, for one, for the sake of this argument, like
loser.
Power Rangers.
And I,
Thank
for the
you.
sake of this argument,
Only for the sake of the argument.
no, I don't
All
think
right.
I know anybody who plays football. So
So we still have Arabella, Hogarth, and Naz who are left.
I'm still trying to think of what Naz's happiest memory is right now.
Yeah,
I can go.
Naz still figuring it out. Okay, Hogarth. Go ahead and make me that charisma save.
Okay. Shouldn't I tell my memory first?
No.
No? Alright, but it's not gonna be good. My charisma. Oh, natural 20. Never mind. It is good.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Nice. I
Could
did
be
that
10
last time
more
I did
points to
this too.
fucking Slytherin. Jeez.
Did I get Slytherin points?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
That's where the 10
that's what I'm
came
saying. 10 points. 5-5.
Oh, right.
Okay, Hogarth. Based on that roll, you tell me.
from. This memory actually starts out kind of sad. It's like a memory that Hogarth remembers from when he was little, maybe like 6 or 7 years old. And it's Christmas time. And his mom informs him that she will have to work on Christmas Day, so he won't get to have her with him for Christmas. And then,
She working.
you know, gets sad, cries himself to sleep.
Nando's.
And then wakes. No, she works at Tesco's. Actually,
Tesco's.
I have an
I knew it
actual.
was
I,
something like that.
I have an actual
She
answer.
works at
Yeah, she works at
Tesco's.
Tesco's.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and he wakes up early in the morning, like after he'd cried himself to sleep, and he goes downstairs into their tiny little living room from their shitty apartment. And when he goes down there, he sees the tree, and there's like a measly like 5 presents under the tree, and his mom is sitting on the couch having like with her Tesco's work uniform on, and she gives him a big hug, and they have Christmas together. She had gotten somebody to cover her shift at work, and he was happy to spend Christmas with his mom, and she got him some presents from work the day of because she didn't have any for him.
I'm
And
going to add something that maybe Hogarth doesn't recall because he was so young.
sure.
There were some extra presents that were under that tree that year that were addressed as from Santa. Now, your mother played along. Looking back on the memory, if you can recall it accurately, she would look confused as to how or why they were there. There might have been a noise that woke you up.
Maybe. And I think that Hogarth being older, understanding that his mom doesn't have much money, and they came from very, very humble roots, I think that he would appreciate her in that moment even more than perhaps what he did when he was little.
Here's what I'm getting at, Hogarth.
Yeah, I know
Your
what you're
mother
getting
did
at.
not get you that present.
Well, one of them, yeah. I know what you're getting at.
I'm
I
saying
know.
that you likely wouldn't have been able to figure it out until last
Like,
episode
right now?
when we found out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll twinge in his mind a little bit, I guess.
Jordan, I can't believe your dad is Mundungus fucking Fletcher. That's
Isn't that
hilarious.
fucking hilarious?
That is awesome, dude.
I based this entire character around that concept because I
That's
thought it was
awesome.
so fucking funny. That's why
it
he's
came
short
about-
and ginger. Like, he looks the
Yep.
spitting image of his dad.
Yep.
Because this
Um,
the only thing he has is he's got his mother's eyes. His mom's eyes are green. Everything
Nice.
else is his dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
As for Hogarth, when we were first making the character way back when, it was like Jordan was like, I want to be the kid of some named character in the Harry Potter universe. I'm like, okay, well, I do have a rule that you can't be from like a main character, and we threw around some ideas, and it was just like, I don't know, who would have an illegitimate child? Mandungus Fletcher.
Mundungus Fletcher would
If anyone would have an illegitimate child and abandon them, it would be Mandungus
That would be
fucking
that
Fletcher.
man, obviously.
I'm surprised you didn't pay,
He don't pay his child support.
I'm surprised you didn't pay like Stan Shunpike or something like that.
Stan
well, he
Shunpike
would've
would
been
actually
too
be a
young.
good alternate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Young, would he not?
What?
Wouldn't he be too young? He was very young.
No, he was like in his 20s in the book.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
old
if I know in the books, but like,
But that's like the 90s. So now he would be
no,
like in
but
his
he would
30s.
have been a teenager when I was born, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
My mom's not a teenager.
Makes it so much more uncomfortable.
He said, "Well, you know."
Well, you know. Okay, so Hogarth, is there anything else you want to add to that memory?
Nope, that's good. I'm happy. He's happy.
Okay.
I love my mom.
Yeah, you can see your mom in your view. One of the few moments you've ever seen her go out of her way to make your day. And that love that you feel overpowers anything else.
Because she didn't have a
Go.
boyfriend at the time.
Make a attempt.
Cast a
please.
spell. Yeah.
You have advantage because you got a fucking natural 20.
Expecto Patronum!
Advantage.
You have advantage.
I know.
15 fails?
Okay.
It's a 20. The DC is 20.
I know.
Take my subscriber. Jordan.
Yeah, one. Okay, thank you.
Jordan, take my subscriber.
Can you give him advantage because of the power of Catherine's love?
I wasn't thinking
that's
about
a problem.
Catherine, though.
Absolutely.
It's not going to happen.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Damn, it's just not
Doesn't
meant to
happen
be.
today. You
Wait, hold on.
fine. You dig as deep
That
as you
mod
can.
is
Hogarth.
wrong. My fucking
The
mod
X
is wrong.
plus
It's still
charms?
it's not gonna happen. It's still not gonna happen, but it's still wrong. I need to fix that in the bot.
Okay. All right. You dig as deep as you can, Hogarth. You try to push as much magic forward, as much love as you can into this spell. And when you do so, you can see Expecto Patronum. There is a white sort of ethereal light that will come out of your wand. You can see it starting to swirl. And then it will drift away like smoke. Hogarth is left there, bereft, looking down at his wand. I was completely forgetting about everybody being able to look at other people. All we did it was fucking Liz. Hogarth, who do you want to look at right now?
Well, I know them all, so I don't really care.
Well, it's just another one that we show everyone else on the screen.
I'm just gonna look at the list and just pick one.
Mine is Delilah.
You're picking. Oh, do Delilah's then.
Okay.
While I figure it out.
Moments later, Catherine, when you were able to get your large horned creature, you look over toward Delilah, and there's a few attempts here and there. She gets some one-on-one coaching from Professor Rojas. She steels herself and tries again, and she casts Expecto Patronum, and out of her wand is a I can see Jordan on the dock. Is a little gray white sugar glider.
Cool.
It's so tiny.
She's
I'm
gonna
not
make a
saying
perception
anything.
check to see if we'll do it. She sees this. Yeah,
Me
she fucking
laughing?
sees you laughing at her. She's going to move her wand down, and the sugar glider is going to pass down through like a bullet through the face of your bull.
I was hoping that it would just like land on her face, like just on Catherine's face.
That's what I was expecting too, actually.
I'll fucking change it. That's way better than what I have.
Do it.
Sugar glider will fly through and attach to your face.
Yeah.
Get it off! Get it off me! Get it off me!
I don't think I will. Catherine, you have a problem?
I have a freaking squirrel on my face.
Squirrel.
It will leap off of you and come back and like jump onto Delilah's shoulder.
Looks normal to me.
It's a face hugger from Half-Life.
It's a face hugger. If you played Half-Life Alyx, exceptional, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Definitely try it out.
I ain't got a VR headset.
Get one.
Who did Alex pick?
Did Alex go yet?
I did.
Yeah, he went first.
Yeah, who'd you pick?
Yeah, Alex, did I ever get
Probably
someone can I get
Janice.
you to pick someone?
Of course, Janice.
No, because he was doing it with Harry Potter.
Yeah, Janice is good. Janice
Okay, you're looking
is
for
good.
Janice? Okay. On her first try, she's like watching kind of Harry walking around the edges here of the room. She'll like look away from him, focus. You can hear her whisper to herself. She like grips her wand very, very heavily. Expecto Patronum. And in the air where she stands, something drops down. She opens her eyes, and you can see a Patronus of a skunk.
Makes sense. That bitch stanky, man.
You know why she's a skunk? Because her attitude stank.
That's what I was thinking.
Excuse
Oh my
me.
God. Attitude stick.
Her attitude
She definitely
stank.
hears Catherine laughing.
Oh, god damn it.
As she's standing there, unlike Delilah who attacked you, she'll look over kind of like, you can see a slight smile happen before Catherine starts laughing. She looks over and like, looks down, and the skunk will disappear.
That's a corruption point.
Bitch, you hurt her feelings.
Can I go up to
How
her
dare
real
you.
quick, Alex?
Funny. It was
Yeah, if you want.
funny.
So I say, hey, Janice, that was a lovely Patronus. You did really well.
Thank you. She says.
She's
Definitely a little off right now.
I gently touch her on the shoulder and say, you did well. Don't worry about it. And
She'll nod. She's definitely, because you haven't earned the full friendship thing, she's being nicer, I think, in this than she might sometimes be.
yeah, I mean, we're not
Um,
friends, but I'm generally like an empathetic person, so she would like go up.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And I think it says something that Janice's probably first reaction is probably to like put you down to make herself feel better in this
Okay.
moment, even though you're trying to help her.
Yeah.
You know, like a defense mechanism. And she doesn't do that.
Yeah.
She just is quiet, nods, accepts your approval, even though it probably doesn't mean a whole lot to her.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I have better fucking grades than she does?
Alex is actually gonna walk up and like
You
give her
have
a
the
smile.
same grades she does.
What I had to roll. I had to earn my grades, Alex. She didn't have. She got them from the plot. Okay.
Wow.
Fucking plot armor on that grade stat. God, how dare she?
Alex will walk up and be
So-
like, "Ooh, nice one. You also got yours on your first attempt. Good one."
I was pleased to see you. You know, with your husky.
Hey, thank you.
Mr. Potter certainly does seem to be a applicable teacher for this subject. You can see him right now helping out Morgan, and they're having a bit of trouble. Even if not everyone's been able to be getting it. She can see Gemma, who's still struggling.
Well, I'm sure those of us who've studied everything about Patronuses find it a bit easier, but I guess he's good for those who need some extra help. And you look over in Catherine's direction.
Never tried it before, actually. I wasn't sure I'd be able to.
Well, you got it down. You did good.
Yeah. She looks over toward you and gives like a little smile. She might have a happy memory kicking around in that brain of hers.
Him. Ha.
You gonna read her mind there, Hogarth?
No.
Okay.
No.
He
Hogarth's
doesn't
doing
have
his
any
own thing.
reason to be fair.
Okay.
Not that he knows of anyway.
We got Liz, we got Alex, we got Catherine's.
Me. You want me to pick somebody?
Naz hasn't gone yet. Hogarth, yeah, who did you pick him?
Taylor.
Of
Taylor's
course,
is the
Taylor.
best. Taylor's is the one you
Taylor's
need to
is the best. Taylor stares down at the ground. If anyone's not gonna get it, it's gonna be fucking Taylor. She looks straight laced. You've never seen her smile, not once. Expecto Patronum. And in front of her, there is a white capybara that is like currently chewing on something.
That's the only answer. The only answer.
Oh, that's not if that's not the greatest one ever. Oh my god.
Okay, I pull up.
That is absolutely Taylor's personality. Is the capybara
Yep.
doesn't get a shit.
I have a gif. There it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Capybara chewing on something.
Yeah. They always look like bored. No matter what they're doing.
Move slow as hell. Don't do shit.
Okay. Okay. Hogarth, you got the natural 20. It's a no, my guy. Oh wait, no, you weren't able to get it. Were you?
Still got a natural 20 though.
You still did get natural 20.
Bring me up my
You had an O. You would have got, yeah. So technically, you still have an O, even though you shouldn't.
Even though I shouldn't, I do.
Yep. All we have left is Arabella and Naz.
Do you want to go, Naz, or are you still thinking?
It's up to you, honestly. I can go either way.
I guess I can go.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Reese. I'm excited. Go ahead and make me that con save. I mean the charisma save.
Okay.
It's a con save for you.
Yeah. You can find something. You push as far as you can down into your memories until something catches. Please describe to me what that is.
Well, it is on a lovely sunny beach There's like a little picnic blanket set out, and a like basket with some plates and various foodstuffs set around. It's not like full and complete, but it seems to be kind of the makings of like a Christmas dinner. Like there's like a little bit of turkey meat that's been cut up and some potatoes and Brussels sprouts cooked in bacon, stuff like that. And there is sitting on the picnic blanket is an older woman. She's wearing, looks to be about like maybe in her late, like kind of 40s, 50s kind of age. She's wearing a very like gossamer flowy dress. She's got 3 or 4 crystals tied around her neck. Like they're like classic, like magical quote unquote magical crystal things. Kind of necklaces. And she and she's sitting there, reading a book that's like says like the Legends of King Arthur, and playing in the water nearby is Arabella, looking similar to how she looks now. She looks a lot more joyful. The scar on her cheek is not there, and she's playing in the water with a young boy who he's more of a strawberry blonde, but looks similar to Arabella. The woman, by the way, has like very thin, curly red hair. And they're just kind of playing. And then eventually the woman kind of like looks up and she kind of like looks down the path and doesn't see anything and just sort of glances over, and she says in a very thick English accent, she says, "You two be careful now. Your father will be here soon." 2 kids just kind of continue playing in the water. And then eventually an older man walks down the path. Looks like he's going to the beach. He's got sort of a floral patterned button-up shirt that is open with a white undershirt underneath. And he's got like shorts on. Walks down the path, greets the woman.
Does he have like sunscreen still on his nose?
He totally does. He greets the woman, like gives her a little like kiss on the cheek, and she looks back at him and like looks at him for a second and then says, just kind of reaches up and brushes a little bit of grease, like black grease, off the side of his cheek and goes, "You couldn't even clean up for Christmas." And he, in a very, very thick Australian accent, which I'm not going to try and attempt.
Start by saying good day. Good day, mate. Crikey.
No, I found an excuse for Arabella to not have an Australian accent. So.
Good eye.
Good eye, mate.
But yeah, he responds with like, "Oh, like sorry, I was just finishing up, but like I'm here now and I have the rest of the week off just to spend time." The 2 kids don't seem to have noticed, and the older guy, he puts a finger to his lips to the woman, and then he goes running into the water and he grabs the small boy and just kind of like picks him up and tosses him into the water.
The boy's like screaming right now, flailing and laughing.
It's laughing. It's everybody's happy. Everybody says like Happy Christmas, and they have a nice little picnic lunch.
That older man is Steve Irwin, isn't it?
Looks very different. The older man is actually like
Crocodile Dundee.
He's got kind of more darker features. He's got kind of like a thick dark beard.
Nice.
And kind of curly dark hair.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife. A
Yes,
knife.
you want a knife? This is a knife.
It'd be so funny if Arabella's real dad was Crocodile Dundee.
I mean, I kind of
sounds
picture it like
fucking conic.
Oi,
I kind of
where's
picture
my
it like,
little
I kind of picture it
Sorry,
like
what were you saying?
she's got kind of a combination of both her mom and her dad. So she looks like her skin color is taken more from her mom, but she has like her dad's hair color, its thickness, and it's kind of like, but she's got the texture. Like her mom's got kind of more curly hair, where her dad's hair is pretty straight. So she's got kind of a wavy hair. But yeah, that's her happy memory, is like summers of Christmas lunches, picnicking on the beach with her family.
Where's my little
I
wallaby?
love that. I love that so much. Actually, it was so well described. I think I'd like to give an inspiration, especially with
Cool.
you being an absolutely new player to these
Cool.
kinds of things. You know, very good job.
Thank you. Can I use that right away if
you
I
want.
need it to cast
Yep.
this? Okay, so
Right.
how am I doing this? It is
So
Slash
it's
attempt.
/attempt space expecto patronum. Hey,
EXP.
Mike, is there a way to put advantage when you're doing an attempt roll?
Yep. There's a
Really?
type.
So you
I'm
do
pretty sure there's a
attempt, you do
type,
the
and under a type
spell.
you can put advantage.
All I see is alternate casting as one other option on an attempt.
Oh, there
It gets just
it may not
alternate
have.
casting.
Yeah, it may not have advantage.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm
So we'll
spelling
just
this.
roll separately.
Cool.
We'll roll twice.
EXP,
I don't know if I'm
and then
spelling
you can
this
just press the
correctly.
If
button.
needed.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Roll again.
One more time.
Do it.
Come on.
Yeah, if you got the success, you can always just roll like a regular d20, see if you get a higher number.
Sure.
What? Sorry.
Just roll again.
He doesn't.
Okay.
She hasn't succeeded yet.
Oh, okay.
So just try it one more time.
So
Nice.
that was a success.
Hey,
Let's go.
there you
Fuck
go.
yeah.
And that uses up my
Nice.
inspiration, so I'm not gonna try.
Okay.
Um,
Arabella, what kind of background are you? Protector?
is Troublemaker the background?
Bookworm? Troublemaker. We were totally
Troublemaker.
troublemaker.
Yeah.
You're Slytherin, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Sending you the options here. You can pick from the list, or if you have a better idea that you believe
I
fits your character
believe-
better.
My Patronus is already previously discussed.
Okay, well, at least look through the list. It's an interesting
Yeah.
list, and you tell me.
I think of those. I think I'm gonna go with my previous one.
You got it. That's a success. So you describe to me what comes at the end of your
I
wand.
remember.
Tell us all.
So Arabella, this is so cliched, but I love
So
it.
funny.
Arabella casts the spell, thinking of this happy memory, and out of the tip of her wand, a koala bear is conjured.
It's a fucking drop bear.
It's a fucking drop bear. So
and
you
it just
cast
had-
out Expecto Patronum. The koala bear will appear in the rafters above and then drop down toward you. It's going to land on you. Oh! And you're able to catch it.
Well, this is not entirely unexpected.
So it's an
Just hold it.
unexpected patronum.
Expecto Patronum.
Sorry.
Was that the Spanish Inquisition?
Everybody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Can that,
Chief weapon is surprise and fear. Fear and surprise are two chief weapons.
can that be my Patronus?
Is the Spanish Inquisition.
Among us, weaponry are such diverse too. There's a surprise. Yeah.
I would have never
And
expected you to have
ruthless
that kind of
efficiency.
Patronus.
And ruthless efficiency.
That's my secret.
You know, I'll come in again.
Holding the koala bear on your shoulder here, there's like a warmth that comes off of the light. It looks toward you and is going to like put a hand over and like gently kind of like put its finger through your hair. And You can literally feel the warmth, the happiness of the memory flowing through the corporeal Patronus you have been able to conjure.
Excellent. I'm glad I was able to do that.
Yeah. Who do you want to look at?
I am going to, because it's the only NPC that I know, I'm going to spy on Nolan.
Reese, is your dad a muggle?
My what?
Is your dad a muggle?
Oh,
No.
Liz wouldn't know that. Yeah,
No,
we
that's fine.
haven't.
If you don't want to tell me, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
E-
I mean,
even if
I
it was-
mentioned to Nolan at one point that she's a half-blood.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just asking out of
Yeah.
character anyway. So
Yeah. Sorry, no. you said Reese, and my brain just went to like, are you asking about my actual dad in real life?
No. I meant
I was very
in
confused.
character
for a split second.
Australian crocodile.
I don't know. Crocodile Dundee is
Is
pretty
your
bad.
real life dad a wizard or no?
I mean, he might be. He has the beard for it. I'm not gonna lie.
He's certainly old enough.
He is. Very much so. Maybe that's what's going on. He's got like somebody like using the
He's
spell
an
to take his
old
memories away.
wizard.
How old is he this year?
He turned 82 in March.
Oh my
Is your
gosh.
dad?
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad turns 80
Yeah.
next month.
Really?
My dad turns 80 next month.
Patrick, you're the same.
There's a gap of 21 years between my dad and my mom. My dad was
Same,
50.
yeah.
My dad was 57 when I was born.
Your
So
dad has.
Is your dad an Air Force military?
no, but he was a pilot. He
He
apparently
was
at
a
one
pilot.
point had his
Okay,
pilot.
because my dad was also a pilot.
Are
on
you
the
sure
Air
you
Force.
Y'all have
aren't
the
related?
same
I'm not
dad.
memeing. I am not memeing. I'm not memeing. I am
So you two
100%
have
serious.
siblings or something?
I'm 100% serious.
My dad never I don't think he ever did anything with his pilot's license, but he apparently at one point did have a pilot's license.
Well, I'm fairly certain that Reese doesn't have Asian heritage.
I mean, I'm
Sure about
Hungarian,
that.
so it's kind of close.
My mom is Asian. Is
Oh,
your dad black?
your mom's Asian one. Okay.
Yeah.
Is your dad black?
Is your dad
No.
black?
No,
So I'm
my
100%
dad's
serious.
Hungarian.
Is what?
Yeah.
Hungarian.
Hungarian. Okay, that's where
Yeah.
the separation is.
How funny would it be if we just found out that you guys had the same dad?
I wouldn't be
Who's just
surprised.
flying
My dad got with
between-
a
Could you
lot of
imagine?
women.
That'd be
Are
so
we
funny. Johnny.
sure he's Hungarian?
My dad got with a lot of women.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like my dad. Like he can't even walk down our fucking like steps. I don't think he'd be the type to be like flying like jet setting across the world.
You never know. Them 50-year-old dudes, man, they get around.
Maybe.
Lord.
W Riz, as Naz said.
W
Riz. Okay. Where was I?
Funny.
You look over toward Nolan after being able to achieve this little feat. Look across the room. You can see him right now. He's struggling. He has his stave out. Specto Patronum. There's a little bit of a wisp coming out. Maybe Expecto Patronum. It gets a little bit larger, starts to form something, and then will fade again. Expecto Patronum! He says one last time. And at the tip of his wand, of his stave, something forms. This mist swirls for a moment. It begins to compact down into a small elephant mouse.
Aww.
Aww.
Nice.
Big ears. Catherine, I don't think, notices.
I don't get I don't get perception on that.
No.
What?
You're too full of yourself, Catherine.
She's bruh.
He's too busy
Still
You've
laughing
been
at
interacting with. You've been laughing at Janice and other people.
Oh,
Still
I
laughing
noticed.
about that skunk over there.
Busy laughing at the skunk. Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
Patrick, do you realize the significance?
What was the animal again?
So moving
mouse.
on.
What was the
to the
animal?
last one.
What was? Oh, is it a bat?
We've got
God,
Naz.
You
I
dumbass.
mean,
Mouse.
if Patrick literally wasn't paying attention, I'm not giving it to him.
I just said it
Go
3
back on
damn
the
times.
fucking
If
phone.
he didn't hear me, I'm on. Oh my.
I didn't
goodness.
hear. I have music blaring.
Why?
What the fuck? Okay, well,
What
fuck
are you
you. I'm
listening
not fucking
to?
saying it again.
Skrillex.
No, I am doing
Skrillex.
I am doing something that requires music blaring in my ear.
Okay. Are you video editing right now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. That's fine. Naz, go ahead and make me a charisma save. You were the last person.
Come on, Naz.
Oh, I never got a grade for Alex. You got over 20 on both, didn't you? Or no? Oh no, I did. Sorry. I'm just looking at the wrong line. Arabella, you got a 23 and a 20. That is an O.
Nice.
And so yeah, Naz, you're last.
It's a 20 for the save.
20. Okay, good. Everyone's done an amazing job so far.
Is there rotten fruit in my apartment? There's fruit
I
flies
swear,
flying in front of me.
I am the only one who doesn't get this damn spell.
Don't worry, I probably won't get it myself.
Skill issue.
Oh. Hogarth, then we get to explore
Aren't your
like
isn't your
if
charm
you
mod crazy?
like Hogarth, we then get to explore the you like struggling with it in your own free time if you want to like pursue this and trying to find where that block is, you know.
It's just Icarus showing up again.
He's just standing there, just doing a fucking lat flash.
Fucking Icarus! Sorry, go ahead.
Naz.
So for Naz, it would be it's super recent actually. This would have been over winter break, just this year.
It wasn't happening before.
Never. No, it's just the most recent one. Over winter break, he finds himself. I'm assuming this was done indoors because it's winter. I doubt they're going to do it outside. But at some type of like a large social gathering. There's a dueling table set out in the middle of the people are surrounded by it here watching. Naz taking a deep breath in before climbing up onto the table and getting in.
Can I add that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Professor Flitwick would probably be there for you.
Oh, even better.
Because he knew about this.
He was the one that recommended me for it.
Yeah. He would be there during this to support
Oh, okay, even better. Oh, this makes it like 10 times better then.
Yeah. Continue.
He's getting up on the stage and getting in position 1, and he looks visibly very nervous, like he can feel it. He's just super tense because it's his first official outside of like school duel.
You're on the stage, you can look out to the crowd, and looking over it, you can see Phileas sitting down. The chair's much too large for him. He's sitting there with his hands over his lap, and just is sitting upright and staring only at you. He doesn't put a thumbs up, he doesn't say anything, and in that way, you feel like a confidence from Flitwick upon you.
Naz takes his deep breath in, and he feels ready. He feels there. The duel begins, and it's a very, in my mind, a drawn out duel for him. For right now, this being the last duel of the tournament. Eventually, him being knocked out, though. He not winning it, but when he does recover and get back on his feet. He doesn't feel ashamed or upset or anything like that. He feels accomplished. He feels like this is where I'm at now with my current set, and I have a goal to go forward.
And we cut to you standing up on the winners table. You can see so many of the other people who did compete today. People much older than you, people with greater years of experience that you were able to defeat, who are giving their cordial claps, their sportsmanlike claps toward you guys, and you were standing in second place on the lineup, and are given a silver medal.
And as soon as he gets it, he stands up just a little, like he straightens up and stands up. Like normally, he kind of like sits, like when he's standing, he's like a little slunched a little bit, kind of like he's tall, but he tries to stay a little shorter, try to be unnoticed most of the time. But when he's there, he's like very much tall at his full 6'2". He's proud and happy.
Aw.
That is cool.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt the spell.
This is so hot, dude.
It is, yes.
Like, he's so hot.
I mean,
Shit.
I mean,
27.
Damn!
I just sent you
Holy shit!
artist background, as I'm pretty sure you're the fucking artist background.
We were like a mixture of artist and potioneer, but mostly artist.
I'll show you the potioneer ones too.
I think might just.
Potioneer.
Oh, that one though. Ooh, Okay, I think I. Gonna go with out from the end of his wand, he like takes a deep breath, expecto patronum, and it flickers for a moment before finally a hippogriff.
I called
You can
it.
see large wings.
Yes.
Come out from either side, plumage of bright hue, and you can see that little beak there. You know what? I do have a little thing that Jordan bought me, and I made.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my goodness!
It's a little hippogriff.
wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They have the front talons with the actual like claws on them, and then the back side's a hoof. Yeah.
I love that. Y'all keep finding these cool things. I need to find a game store near me.
And the little buildy shit.
Nice.
I desperately want the Hogwarts Castle one. So bad.
Next time.
You actually won like an official dueling tournament there?
I came in second place of an official dueling tournament.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Get fucked, mate.
Get
So
fucked,
sad.
mate.
If it knocks you at Hogwarts. I don't know if you guys have seen the TikToks that's like it's somebody who has like a self-insert joke character into the Harry Potter universe, and it's like if during the Battle of Hogwarts there was an American exchange student who just like gets out like the Gatling gun, like
Oh, how much I want to do that.
Harry Potter with guns. It's just
Inanimous Conjurus and AR-15.
Has no one else seen those TikToks?
I haven't
There's
seen that.
There's a
one.
bunch of them. Alex.
Yeah, there's a few. He's really funny. He's got like a New York accent and like goes off about.
Oh, I've
in the
seen
American
him
way.
saying other things. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen that
Yeah.
specific one.
Okay.
You're talking to my man's all wrong.
And that is a so. Oh wait, no, I keep doing that. That is an O for you, Naz. Got
Keeping that
double
shit.
20s. Okay. Coming out of Defense Against the Dark Heart.
At the end of the class,
Huh?
can I have a quick convo with Mr. Potter?
Sure, in just a second, because I
Yeah.
just realized halfway through me speaking, I didn't let Naz look at
Oh,
anyone
I'm
who
so sorry.
wants to.
Continue. Sorry.
I'll give you a wild guess who I'm going to pick here.
Bernicia.
No, what the fuck? Fucking Sam. I want to see what Sam,
Sam.
says. Sam.
Are you dating Sam?
Trying to.
Oh, okay.
He's
Thought you were
risen
dating-
her up.
You're also
Getting
trying
there.
to date Catherine, but I guess
No,
not.
I'm not. What? Huh? Catherine's trying
That
to
was
get
a
me.
while
Oh,
ago.
that was a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No, that's not how I remember it. You were all over me, Naz. That's not how I remember it.
Naz is like, we left on cordial terms. Catherine's like, he's a bastard.
Swear to God.
With this game, the web of relationships is a bit hard to untangle sometimes.
So, Sam has some trouble, but she says, "Come on, stupid Lena." She's gonna try one more time and cast out Expecto Patronum, and out of her wand is a ring-tailed lemur that will appear.
Aww.
That's hers.
Love it.
Meanwhile, Sally, who is next to her, is not able to get hers today.
Oh, poor Sally.
Okay. As the bells go off, just a second, Ash. As the bell goes off, bong, bong. You all did very well today. Proud of each and every one of you, whether you got it or not. Just take these understandings, use them in your practice periods. Ooh, but please do record ordinance number 8. As she will say, and as people start to filter out, Liz, you walk over toward the back. Harry has walked up to, or is currently walking towards Minerva McGonagall.
Okay, so I want to catch
Uh-huh.
him before he gets in earshot of anyone else.
You
I wanna
got
find
it.
him privately.
Okay. Yeah, you can stop him a few feet before
I said,
her.
Mr. Potter, if you don't mind.
Oh, I was only supposed to be here for a.
I just had a quick question for you, if you don't mind. It's truly an honor to meet you.
Wouldn't hurt, he says.
This is a bit of an awkward question, sir, but I'm kind of have an important role in a play. I'm supposed to be playing Mr. Draco Malfoy. I was wondering if just you could give me something to help me get into character, if you will.
Oh.
If you don't mind.
Oh my gosh.
If you don't mind.
This girl.
The audacity of this one.
Goes up to Harry and asks him about Draco. I cannot.
The audacity. I love it.
It's so fucking funny.
When I was a boy, Draco was in my ear. Yes. I think it's possible that he and I perhaps could have been better friends if circumstances were different.
Sounded like a dick.
I think I was a little quick to judgment at the time.
Oh,
Draco...
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to upset you. I was just wondering. I do apologize.
Draco had a difficult home life. He, of course, was a very rich young boy, and a lot of that went to his head when he was younger. But as he got older, the realities of this world really, there's a lot of pressure on him. Much too much for a boy of his age. Some people in the know, I think, judge him for his choices. And he has to live with them. I think if I can give you one piece of advice, if you're going to play him in a play, is that he's not a bad person.
I understand, sir. I make no judgments. I will keep what you said in mind, and I do apologize if I brought back any painful memories. I didn't mean to upset you.
That's perfectly fine. What play, if I might ask?
So okay, so I will say so. I would appreciate if you didn't mention this to any of the faculty. It's a little underground with all the ordinances, you see. But like a bunch of us in drama club, mostly 60th years and below, and we're putting on
Liz,
Yeah.
I want you. What is your passive perception? Firstly,
24.
The midway through saying this, and I'm so sorry because I had already had this planned, and then you went in this direction. So funny. You can hear footsteps coming from behind you, entering into class. Heavy footsteps of Oxford shoes that you have heard in Transfiguration classes previously.
Oh fuck! It's
Mr.
that
Magnus
bit.
Gideon is
Okay.
entering.
It's god damn it. Okay. So I will. So I was. So did he enter? Did I hear him enter as soon as I say this, or like what's the situation?
Like you're on the other side of the room, which is nice, or like a little ways away. So it's probably that he didn't hear you, but you probably want to shut up.
Okay. I'll tell you later. It's a bit underground, and I tell him.
Mr. Potter, you can hear Magnus speak out.
Oh man, you
I
were
didn't
gonna
know you were coming
fuck
today.
us.
I invited him on a little bit of a homework tour. I thought he might be able to help the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Who authorized this? And Rojas says, well, after our last class, I thought it was clear. I get free reign? Certainly, he says. He looks toward
I'm right there.
Harry. He is not looking at you. He doesn't give a fuck about you.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. He will walk straight over toward Harry, kind of cutting right into the conversation. And he will put a hand out and says, good to see you again. Very good to see you again. And Harry will kind of say, yes, likewise. Harry seems uncomfortable in his presence. And he says, I'll be honest, I'm surprised to see you here teaching for multiple reasons. But I still hold by my previous assessment. Which one would that be, Magnus? That you would have made a fine order. Maybe that's what I was afraid of. Harry says. There's a quietness between the two of them at that. Oh, I didn't come here for you. Valeria, we have a meeting? Oh, I'm so sorry, she says. Enjoy the rest of your tour. And he will walk away.
Am I gonna say goodbye to me?
Magnus? No,
Harry.
no, Harry. Harry's still here.
Oh, okay.
Magnus is walking away with Rojas.
Okay.
Harry will look back toward you. You have to deal with that as a headmaster.
Yes. You know, I wanted to be an aura too, till I met him.
So did I.
Really?
Went through the whole training and everything. Me and Ron.
I mean, it made sense, you know, given your own background, but
Maybe too much.
probably. Yeah. It's such an honor to meet you. I'm so glad you took the time to speak to me.
It's good to see this castle still standing. The last time I was here, it didn't look like this.
I can't imagine.
He'll, I think next to you, Professor McGonagall will stride up. Well, Harry, should we continue? A little bit underhand method this class, don't you think? Oh, there'll be a few so far. And Harry will like rub his eyes. What did you say your name was again?
Elizabeth Sallow, sir.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. He says. He puts his hand out toward him.
Oh, I will shake his hand. Yeah, you too, sir. You too.
Shake his hand, and he'll like pull a little bit closer and says, "You're doing things on the underground. Don't worry about keeping quiet. Sometimes it's better to make a statement." Learned that from a friend of mine.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And McGonagall will like gesture for him to follow, and you are left alone in the room here.
Awesome.
And then you're like, oh shit, arithmancy.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, question.
Mhm.
I had to run away from that emergency before Ancient Runes. Can I do a roll for Ancient Rune?
Yeah, you can do both of those
Cool.
checks. You also, I believe, have a free period still to do, or to bank. But I feel like that's a really great place to end tonight's episode.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
I love this episode.
Oh.
The Patronus part of it is just.
I was 100% expecting not to get it.
Everyone got it except for Hogarth?
Yeah.
Correct.
Ass. That's such ass.
Which, I mean, it's just reprehensive for how much Jordan is like a god when it comes to rolling well.
Yeah, usually they roll really well.
On the bot or
even
in
with the
person,
bot,
either way.
So that's what I'm
Even
saying.
in the bot.
I'm like, sometimes
rolled really well
this
today,
bitch
actually.
is like, "Are you sure you're not fudging the rolls?" I'm like, "Listen, I'll use the bot then." So I'm using the bot.
Also,
It's
you're
still
just really
kissing
good
my ass.
at like making like characters with high mods, so you like meta it a bit in
ways,
character
yeah.
creation. Yeah. Which I'm always fine with. I'm fine with like power gaming in that way, as long as you have the role play to take in with it. You know what I mean?
Listen, like, do you ever see Mr. Hogarth fucking doing charisma shit? Like, ever? No. There's a reason.
Catherine just do it.
Exactly.
Oh,
I got the thing I was
That's Catherine's job. I ain't fucking doing that.
Hogarth doesn't need to shake his moneymaker.
Exactly. He just needs to look
All
you
right.
in the eye, and then he can get what he wants.
I'll end the broadcast there. Thank you for those of you who are watching, and thank you for playing. Bye-bye.
Fuck your persuasion.
Bye.